It's quiet. Too quiet. You've all done stuff recently. There should be no silence. There should be like maniacal plotting and scheming. All right, for the quickest of recaps. Last session, you guys had 2 weeks of downtime, and all of you were bums around town and did nothing of value for society. You guys didn't even pay taxes on anything, and the tax man is coming to collect. No, I'm kidding. But no.
Excuse me. Hyacinth single-handedly put some family's child through college.
True. And Elric
And DFA did her public service as a letter carrier.
That's true, too. Yeah, Elric got a job.
I got tattoos.
So at the moment, 3 of you contributed to society. The other 3 of you were bums.
I was moody, okay?
Says every teenager when their parent says they get a job.
Corey became more of a work of art than she already was, which is contributing to society.
She contributes
Thank
to
you.
the world when
See?
we look upon her.
You know what? I'm gonna make
Exactly.
I'm gonna make Diamond roll a bluff on that one.
It's not a bluff. Can I make an appraise check?
Like, actually, yeah,
Absolutely the truth.
you know what? Yeah, fine. Make an appraise. Diamond's appraising, not Hyacinth.
Oh. Do I just use Hyacinth stats?
You can. Not at an advantage, though, no matter how much of the party agrees with you.
It's going to be a 17
Yeah, I'll allow it.
with my big chunky metal dice. Sounds like a thunderstorm when I roll it.
Don't say thunder too loud. Icarus's internet may cut out.
I'm waiting.
Anyway, for the most part, everyone did their own shenanigans, as well as some with each other. For example, Mogzio was able to go shopping with, well, not shopping with Hyacinth, but they did, meander around town for a bit. And there was a moment where Mogzio thought Hyacinth was going to poison him, but it was clearly a miscommunication. DFA, as said, did become a letter carrier for a bit, revealing a little bit about DFA's past. After 34 episodes, we finally get something. Let's see.
Look, it's a slow burn.
It is a very slow burn that I'm really invested in. It's the lore Olympus of this party. I am invested for the long haul. Corey did go to a tattoo shop to get some magical tattoos pertaining to a family tradition. And because there was a 2-week period, we will say that the tattoos were done and finished on time.
Hey.
I did send you all the information on them, right?
Yes.
Okay, just that moment of, I feel like I did. Elric got a job. We were all proud of him. He actually, I think he's the first player I've ever had in a tabletop game get a day job. He worked for 2 weeks and he made a good earning. Yeah. He also got tackled by a therapy bear.
I did.
Thankfully, he only lost 1 HP. DFA also learned that she can lie for money.
Oh, Lord.
And made, 100 gil?
Something like that.
Yep.
For doing her job.
Yeah, doing your job and then lying about it, so you got 100 and something gil. And over the course of the 2 weeks, all of you, little by little, made your way to the tailor and commissioned custom threads for the upcoming Solstice event. Some of you were helpful in your designs. Others of you were more, don't worry, I'll talk for you. Just stand there and look cute while I order your outfit. I wasn't going to say names. You had a cough. But
I'm going with the leather pants option.
Hey, leather never goes out of style. In the end, though, the 2 weeks had passed. You all had done what you needed to do or what you want to do. Though, before we progress, I personally want to know, what did Dell do for 2 weeks? While everyone else was gallivanting around town. Not everything, but what were just some of Dell's highlights?
So Dell has been practicing, for lack of a better word, with his fortune telling. He would just give like people on the street, not like full on fortune teller like thing with like a stall or anything like that. Mostly I think he was aimed at like kids because they would be less, if they told other people, it would be less of a risk of exposure.
That's valid.
Because it's like, oh, I'm sure the nice man told you everything you needed to know, like that kind of thing. But also they have more simplistic questions, so he could sort of flex a little bit to like flex his abilities to find out like good answers
Okay.
without it getting muddied by other stuff, just so he could practice sort of the base of it, if that makes sense.
No, that's actually valid and also very wholesome.
Yeah. So he may have spoiled one surprise that I let like a little girl know that she's getting a puppy, but it's fine.
Helps prevent the oh shit, I found out I'm allergic to dogs the hard way.
Oof.
You're getting a puppy. Here, take this medication. You're gonna start sneezing a lot.
You're gonna want to get some allergy medicine.
Mister, what's an allergy? Don't worry about it. Your mom and dad will understand. But was there any time where Dell stopped to a library and was nerding out a bit, or was that pretty much the gist of his time?
Oh yeah, I think one of the ways that he found out that like, oh, I could probably do this is that there were probably other children like in the library, and I think he's taken up a habit of flipping his cards around a little bit when he's nervous, like, just a little bit on the edges, like just flicking them, kind of thing. And I think it caught the attention of some kids, and to distract, he was like, "How about I tell you your future?" And then he's like, "Oh wait." But yeah, he was also at the library specifically to kind of do some deep dives into his own background a little bit, like how far it is, where it is specifically, because he actually doesn't. He needs to find it on a map because he was running from it and didn't like have a map to consult originally. As well as like making sure that trying to find anything he can about his creator.
Okay. Just for that, just so we can see what he did glean. Roll for me 1 Arcana, and you said do you have history?
Yes.
Do you have geography?
I believe I've got like a little bit in it.
Because I say if you have all 3 of them, roll each one.
Okay. Sorry, the one with my freaking character sheet in it is taking its sweet time to reopen. You know how Google recently did that update where like if a tab is left too long, it like stops working for a bit, and like when you reopen it, it kind of like refreshes the page.
Do you have Chrome? Do you use Chrome or Firefox?
I use Chrome because apparently I'm a casual.
No, always I ask was Firefox. They use less of your computer's resources.
I have years stored up in.
Oh no, it's not easy to swap over for a lot, but I'm just like I've been trying to be like everyone swap to Firefox. It's less sneaky on your stuff.
It's less sneaky, which is funny because
I've almost managed it.
Supposed to be. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have all of those. I just need to double check my numbers.
Also, while you're doing that, DFA, really quick, I just need you to roll me 6 stealth rolls.
Okay.
Lord.
Everyone is in the party.
I'm just gonna go ahead and send them to you through Discord since there's 6 of them.
Yeah. That's fine. Suddenly, the entire party has general fear. Why is DFA rolling stealth? And why is it so many times? It's like that moment when a GM rolls a bunch of dice for no reason. Why'd you do that? Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
You don't need to. Fine. Also, today's stream is brought to you by Percival the Cat because I said so.
Very nice. I got mine up. If you want.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So, what did you get for your 3?
Okay. So geography was actually an 8.
Okay.
Which does suck. But,
it does.
Arcana was a nat 20.
We'll save for the tarot reading because you got a nat 20.
Yeah, and history was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Apparently, Del can't read a map to save his life.
The Arcana was tied to your tarot reading, and because you had nat 20, you not only were able to predict some of those things, but you were also able to glean through the tarot reading how many of the kids actually were related to members of the Children of the Sea. You didn't tell them, but you were like, oh, like you were able to glean a lot of familiar connections to these kids. I have a paper cut. Anyway.
Nice.
The map one, yeah, Dell can't read maps. He tried.
He's just sitting here like, I know linguistics. Why can't I read this?
Let's put it this
I
way.
think because like, topographical maps just look too freaking weird and he can't handle it.
Let's be honest. Dell was able to find Scione on a map. He found the Oracle's Island. He found Miloth, and he found Altheny because you guys have been there. Other than that, Dell's like a bunch of question marks are forming above his head and just going, I clearly need to learn how to read a map.
Yeah. He's like, look, I just kind of look up at the stars and know where I am because like they speak to me. This is bullshit. What is this? It's a piece of paper.
A map is all Greek to Dell.
Yes.
And for the history, how much did you get? Dirty 20?
Dirty 20, yeah.
Okay. You were able to find out in the field of making Shindroids, the most commonly renowned makers of them are the Albed. So your creator would be an Albed person. And the Albed have 3 locations of which they live, so that narrows down where you could have came from to 3 places.
Okay, gotcha.
And I will send you the names of them over Discord because that way you can have it written down the way you need it to be spelled.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, those were your things.
Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to yell at my cat on.
Yeah, we all do
on
it.
camera. He was just scratching at the door. Okay, so have we encountered anybody who is Albed yet, or no?
Not that you know of.
Okay, sorry. Is it is it a race of people?
Yes, Albed are a race of people. They are humans.
Okay, thank you.
They are humans, and you can discern them from other humans because they have, I'm not kidding, little swirls in their eyes, like spiraling towards their pupils.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But also, what?
Their eyes are predominantly green, and they have like lighter green spirals that go from the outside of their eye towards the pupil.
Jigsaw is grumbling in the background because somebody stole his shtick.
Kinda. Albeds existed first, though, so.
I know. I'm just saying.
Jigsaw can get in line for that copyright.
I have a question about that.
I may have an answer about that.
Diamond has a question about that.
Wait, a question about the Albed or about Jigsaw?
About the Albed.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I can't answer about Jigsaw.
Is this about Sephiroth's mommy issues? Why they have that in their eyes?
No, that's Sephiroth is 7. Albeds are from 10.
Okay, making sure.
Sephiroth's mommy issues are too long to get into for one D&D session.
Oh
Oh
no,
Lord. Okay. Are they as long as his hair?
I would argue longer.
longer.
Oh my God. All right. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. While you're reading, you actually find this one book about a guy with really long silver hair who requires 1 bottle of shampoo and 1 bottle of conditioner per shower to clean. And apparently he had a lot of mommy issues, and you close the book immediately going, I don't need to know this.
And then later in life, he switched to shampoo bars. Anyway.
Dell was like, I am not getting into therapy. Putting that book away.
You would have to pay me to read this.
Ironically, yeah, probably. Anywho, but no, that was the gist of what you were able to glean during your nerding out. And unfortunately, no research turned up anything about the orb.
That's fair. It's a weird thing. He wouldn't expect it to, but it's always there. Just sort of like, anything new in the orb section?
Yes, sir. I would like to read about your orbs. My what? That was probably the wrong way to phrase it.
This is not fanfic. These are not the orbs and hues that scan the page. I'm fine. Anyway.
Yeah, this is the first time we had the whole party back in a while, audience. So we're having a little bit of a moment.
Yeah.
But no, after a while, you do wind up back at the ship, and when you get back, you actually will find Elric waiting for you outside your room. Because Elric has a thing.
I do.
Before you forget.
No, I didn't. I was gonna wait till we were all together.
Oh
but that
yeah,
works for
just
me. That works. Is it morning? It's morning, right?
Oh, this is like when Dell came back from his research. We're fitting it into the 2-week period.
Hey, Dell. Haven't seen you around for a bit.
Library. You know how it is. What's that?
Well, got a job for a bit and used some materials and some sad time to kind of make some charms for everyone for luck, you know. So Aleric's gonna hand Dell a charm that is like it's made out of metal and it's like a shiny open tome with like words etched into it, like kind of just gibberish because I don't know what I'm really writing in it, but it's just etched in to look like words are written in. And on the front, it's like a tarot card design etched into the front.
Ooh.
And yeah, it has a chain on it, so you can, you know, wear it or put it on your person or whatever you want to do with it, basically. And
Heck yeah.
this is what it generally looks like.
Dell's getting all the Discord messages like ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I think you broke
I'm
Dell.
sorry.
There's noises.
So yeah, that's for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to. He's got like little like bits and bobbles with like chains and stuff like all around his outfit. Rendering reason because this is Final Fantasy. We know the aesthetic here. No, he just straight up like attaches that somewhere to himself immediately.
Nice.
He was charmed by this.
Also, I forgot to say it last week because it lost. Because of Elric's items, all of you have 1 point of inspiration to use because of the kindness.
Ooh,
I forgot to say it last week, but I'm like, oh right, I remember now.
cool. Well, there you go. I guess that's the luck.
Yeah, you guys
So
get like
a point.
it's essentially 1 luck or inspiration point, whatever you want to call it.
Hey,
Well, thank you. This is wonderful.
glad you like it.
That'll be $75.95.
Lord.
That's more than I made from our job.
Plus tax. Also, you had to give Corey hers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whenever you finish with that, we'll move over to have you give Corey hers.
Yeah, we can just move over to that.
Well, didn't know if you guys had any more like shenanigans to talk about.
Not that I can think of at the moment.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's say, throughout the rest of the period, Corey slinks back onto the ship, and Elric catches her heading to the mess.
And he's gonna like raise his hand and yell over, Corey!
What's up?
I didn't get a chance to catch you earlier.
Yeah, I was out doing stuff.
Oh, did it go well?
I have tattoos now.
Wait, oh,
Yeah, see?
you do? Interesting. That's pretty cool design. What's it mean?
Wait, do you see what it can do?
What it can do?
Toads.
Toads?
You'll see eventually, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long story, but it's a long story.
Oh,
But hopefully you'll see it soon.
hopefully.
Anyway, you wanted to talk to me. Sorry.
Yes, I kind of made some charms for the group for good luck. And I wanted to give you yours because I didn't get a chance earlier. And then now we're just gonna hand her the charm, which is this little double-sided axe. It's Corey Smash. And so yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just for luck,
I really appreciate that. That's beautiful.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm gonna put it on immediately because that's really cute and I actually really want it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, cool.
You want to go get food?
Yeah, let's get food. I'm hungry.
Heck yeah.
For brevity's sake, we'll say that you guys ate in peace while Elwick was very curious about the tattoos, while Corey was very fixated on the new shiny, as well as the food.
It is seriously really cute. I want one.
So yeah, I believe that's everyone got their gift now.
Yep, that's everyone.
Okay. Now I guess cut to DFA really quick for those 6 rolls. I find it so terrifying how the Dragoon is so sneaky. It's a level of spooky. So over the course of the 2 weeks, there were times where DFA snuck off and just did DFA things, you know. No one questions it anymore. All of those times, none of you cared to actually ask where she went. Though the town themselves did see DFA, and only for one of them. One of them. We get to know what that was. DFA, where in town did you wind up when you were off sneaking about? Because only one of those didn't beat the DC somehow.
She was going and getting her outfit for
Okay.
the solstice.
I just... How polite are you to this poor Shindroid tailor?
Oh, she's very polite.
Oh, okay. He's doing his
She was
measurements.
raised with very good manners.
That's very true. While he's measuring you, he goes, would you believe you're the second Moogle who's come into my shop recently?
She'll go, no, I had no idea. She really knew Moxio had already stopped by there.
Of course. So, I have to ask, for this outfit, would you like it to be fashion only or fashion with function? I've been getting a lot of requests recently, and I feel I need to ask.
You know, I'd like it to have no sleeves.
Ah, avant-garde. I like it. I like it. Sleeves do get in the way sometimes. All right.
And also, do you know anybody who does... and she's like thinking of the word.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, like, fashion, but magic.
I think if you spoke to the magic shop down the street with whatever you're looking for, I could work with them to incorporate what you're hoping.
I need bottomless pockets.
The tailor just stares at you blankly for a moment.
She just stares back.
Just so I can understand, you referring to like a bag of holding, but in pocket form?
Correct.
Ah, okay. Only because I have to ask, how many were you planning on wanting?
2.
Okay. I can't make it like a true bag of holding, mind you. Those are very specific magics. I could make what would be a tantamount of a quarter bag of holding, but in pocket form. So that would be giving you half because you have 2 pockets in mind. Would you want it on this outfit or something else? Mm-hmm. Did Discord die?
No.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yeah, now we
There you are.
Okay, I was just
That's
like...
really weird because I didn't change anything. I was speaking.
Oh no, because on my end, the little the connection thing flickered, so I'm like, oh, did it die on me or did it die on them?
No, I
Okay.
didn't hear anything either.
Oh, okay. But no,
I didn't either.
okay, try that again. Take 2.
For this outfit.
Very good. I will go talk to the magic store across the town, unless you would like to make the request, for them to get the materials for a bag of holding. I have to ask, though, just between us, are you planning on smuggling things into this party?
She's gonna go, there's a party?
Never mind. I may have. Forgive me for being so presumptuous. Because the idea you had just gave me an idea, and oh, if this idea works, I could make a killing among the rich.
She's gonna go, did you know you can just lie to people to get money?
He's going to give you a very gentle look and go, oh, have you ever been introduced to capitalism, my dear?
What's capitalism? I love it.
This Shindroid has like a look of, oh, this poor sweet bean. I don't know if I can break it to her.
DFA is just gonna kind of slap down on a table or like whatever counter a drawing she did with her markers and crayons of what she wants, and there's going to be very precise like specifics on it, and then she's gonna scribble down an address and go, just bill me.
Ooh, you are very, very thorough with your... I must say, I've had many customers coming with commissions, and you are the second one to be very specific in what you want. It's been making my job so much helpful. I love the color choices you added, too.
She goes, that's enough talking, and she just kind of like floats out.
You don't hear, but he just like gets very confused as you leave, and immediately just goes to work. And that's the only thing we get to know about DFA's like solo adventures, because that was the only one that rolled below the stealth DC. Part of me wishes I actually raised the DC, but oh well, that's that. All right. That happened. So now we're back to the present. Everything has been caught up. You guys can all head down to the tailor's over the course of your own time to pick up your things. Would you like to go as a group, or are you guys going to go individually?
I'm fine as a group.
Because I know that
Same.
Hyacinth wanted to do one thing with the tailor, so I wasn't sure. Did you want to go with everyone else, Hyacinth, or would you plan on going by yourself to pick it up?
Hyacinth would have gone at a earlier time while they were doing their normal
Stuff.
rounds of delivering pastries to the guards and being all friendly like and checking in with the magic shop and giving them a pastry.
Okay.
Giving the puppet a sapphire.
Yes. We'll just do that part. Once you give him the sapphire, the puppet looks to his daughter and just goes, sapphires. With this, I can open the gates of Kadesh. And his daughter's just like, I'm going to put that in a box, Dad. No.
Specifically, the sapphire that Hyacinth would have given him is because they have a bunch of like random nonsense, like gemstone wise, left over from one of the really, really, really early things in the campaign we did.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took those out of my inventory and like exchanged them for a sapphire, but it would have been like a little sapphire necklace.
Oh, nice.
And it would have been in like a little like jewelry box, and so that if the daughter wanted to wear it, she could. Because all Hyacinth remembers is the puppet like wanted a sapphire, and they thought it's like, oh, the daughter can wear a sapphire necklace. Apparently the dad likes sapphires. And that would have been during one of the deliveries of giving breakfast pastries to the friends.
Immediately upon his like evil cackling, though, she takes the necklace, thanks you immensely for it, but does not let the father keep the necklace and puts it away safely, and just goes, yeah, that we're not doing this again, Dad. And you just hear a, no, my sapphires, as you leave the shop.
Valid. I love this bit so fucking much. So yes, that would have been, and then Hyacinth would have stopped by the tailor, given the extra little like delivery thing. Once they got back the piece they had made to go get things like finished off with it at another shop, brought it back and asked it to be put with the order.
Okay, it does happen very easily. The tailor is able to arrange everything as per your request and lays the special request into a what are those things called?
Jewelry box?
Thank you. I don't know why my brain didn't know how to say that.
It's fine.
That bit really took a lot of my brain power, I guess.
Did Daffodil's harness get made?
It did.
Okay, Hyacinth would have gone to pick that up, so Daffodil has something to wear.
All right, so you've retrieved your outfit, the thing, Daffodil's harness, and you've also did your daily rounds.
Daily bribing.
We will.
Correct.
The cost is about the same as we said last time.
Okay.
So you get for the pastries and shit.
Mhm.
The harness, I think we said was like what, 150? No, you already paid.
think-
No, yeah, no, you already paid. I forgot. You already paid beforehand because Elric
Yeah,
was there
'cause we-
like help.
Help.
We bundled the
Yeah, I remember
price
that.
for the harness and the armor
You're
that
right,
was
yep.
made for Daffodil.
So
So Hyacinth would have picked up that entire order for Daffodil.
yep, and I believe the tailor didn't give you a price tag. He said he would charge you on delivery.
Oh, I have a price tag for the outfit.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I got a little discount because I'm going to do advertising.
Right, you did. Okay. At least someone remembers what the fuck I say in this game. Okay. Then yeah, you can make your way back to the ship without really having to spend any money because you already did. Okay, cool. Well, that solved me like a bunch of math. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Go past me for remembering to do shit beforehand.
Are we going to sell our stuff since all of us are here?
I would imagine like we could say like off table like the selling occurred if
Cool.
if
Making
no
sure.
one had any other quick I want this.
Not that I can think of.
Not that I can think of either.
Okay. Because I remember Mogsy was like, yeah, he didn't see anything he wanted, and what he did say he wanted, he grabbed.
Okay.
So
Then
yeah,
I will go through and total up price-wise
coolio. And
what
then,
we would have made.
and then you guys can divide it evenly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, as you're doing all that, sneaky like a bunny way, the rest of you can head to the tailor as a group, I guess, to pick up your own outfits.
See.
Upon arrival, you guys all enter, and the Shindroid is ready. All of your outfits are on those, like the costume racks you'd see, and they are all in the clothing bag, so you can't ruin them before you put them on. And he goes, oh, you're all part of a group. Fascinating. That makes so much more sense. Fascinating. All right. Before you are to leave, I need you to all try them on to make sure there's no last minute problems. And he hands each of you the bags to try on in the dressing rooms. You guys can go into the rooms, try them all on.
DFA refuses and just walks out with hers.
I looks over to Elric, who's the closest. Is she always like that?
My brain cannot think of the phrase. She marches to her own beat. What's that saying?
It must be a
The beat of her own drum.
Must be a
Thank you.
Republic saying. I haven't
That.
heard that before. I just hope she's
She just
satisfied.
does. She just does things. It's fine.
Okay, I just hope she's satisfied
I'm sure.
because she had quite the order in mind.
I'm sure she is.
Okay, fascinating. The rest of you, hopefully are your outfits as satisfactory as you need them.
Yeah, mine seems to fit just fine.
Excellent.
It's good to me.
Fantastic. What about you two? Looking to Hyacinth and Elric.
Work fits pretty good.
Very good. Very good.
Perfect. I can't wait to show off and tell everyone where I got it. Because we're all going to tell everyone where we got our outfits. And Hyacinth is going to hand out, because the card that they were given was metal, correct?
Yeah, it's like a
Like a tin.
Yeah, what's that stupid metal we see people make a shit ton of TikToks where they pour them into sand to make those really cheap like molds?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like that. It's not like an expensive metal, but it's very clearly like it's malleable enough to be like a card.
Yeah, Hyacinth would have copied that either by doing like an etching or something into like pieces of parchment and just hands them out to the group that is still around since DFA left. uh, and is going to make a big show of doing it in front of the Shindroid.
He appreciates your keeping to your promise.
Yes. And Hyacinth is going to explain that they are going to basically brag about where they got their outfits if someone is to ask. Because it's good for business and it's good for relationships.
Do that.
Also, the thing you did you want to do that now or did you want to do that later?
We can do it now.
It's up to you. You're the one who wanted the thing. That's why I'm like, did you want to do the thing now? Or do you want to wait till later? It's up to you.
Did they find the thing?
Corey, roll a d20. And before you roll, high or low.
Wait, what?
High or low.
Hi.
Okay, now roll a d20.
Okay. Flat D20.
Yeah, just a flat d20.
13.
It's high. You, as you're going through your outfit in the bag, you find like attached to the hanger kind of thing is a jewelry box that you don't remember being part of your order.
Okay. What does it look like?
Good question. What does it look like?
Corey would find a jewelry box that is made of a sturdy wood that has been burned and darkened into a very charcoal-esque color. It would be wood that would look kind of familiar because we would have seen trees of this kind in the forest that we got daffodil in. And on the front of it is a very crude carving of kindness. Corey's axe.
Oh.
Does Corey open the box?
So she's going to open her mouth like she's going to say, I don't think this is mine. But then she sees the axe on the front and kind of shuts her mouth and looks at it for a second and then opens it.
Inside, Corey will find a silver and gold necklace with gemstones hanging on it. But the detailing in the necklace is that of each of the chimera heads and axes striking down on the chimera heads around the little decals. And on the gemstones they seem to be set in a way that they reflect gold, which would be the same color of gold as the chimera's blood. That has somehow been inlaid behind these gemstones. And the gemstones you would see is a citrine, a fire agate, a smoky quartz, an emerald, and 2 onyx at the top part of the necklace. But in the very center is just pure gold that seems to look like almost fluid when it's turned from side to side.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to put a picture of the necklace in one of our chats.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Corey probably just broke.
So Corey's just she's gonna stare at this for a minute because that is intricate and very beautiful.
And it's in our in character section backlog.
Okay.
And that's the style of the necklace. So the top 2 are going to be the onyx for the wings. The very center.
Oh, wow.
The very center is where the gold is. Well, that seems to be very fluid and moves as you move the necklace around. The 3 hanging ones are the 3 different colors for the heads. And then the one in the center, right underneath the center one, is the color for the tail.
This is amazing. She's gonna kind of look around the room because I'm pretty sure she knows who it's from, but she's kind of blushing and she's like, Hyacinth?
Yes. Hyacinth is swishing
Did you-
around the skirt that they, or the fully cloak that they had ordered.
Was this from you?
Yeah.
Corey's going to turn very obviously red, and she's going to stutter like an idiot for a minute, and then just say, thank you.
You're welcome.
This
You
is
can't
beautiful.
Well, you can't wear the taxidermied heads all the time, so I figured you could wear something nice that reminds you of it, and you can show it off and tell people how you killed it.
Right, I can do that. Thank you.
And you have
Really.
a nice box for it too.
Yes, I do. I like the box too. Thank you. This will go very well with my outfit for tonight. And she's gonna gently set the necklace back in so she can put it on when she gets ready. Or are we getting dressed here?
You guys can head back to
Either
the
way.
ship. You guys can head back to the ship and get ready, or you can get ready and walk out in your outfits. It's entirely up to you.
Well, wherever we get ready, I'll put it on when I get ready.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah. Wow.
Again, I think Corey broke.
Did Corey break?
Yeah, she did a little bit. Both of us.
Elric,
Corey's going to.
You look over and you see like 3 floating dots, like a loading screen above Corey's head. You don't know what the context is. You're just like, huh, Corey, I wonder if you're okay. That was great. I love that. So wholesome. Also, since DFA left first, we'll say that Moxio did as well. Because they have no reason to just, they have no reason to wait around. They got their stuff. I'm going to say that DFA's heading back to the ship to get Egamedes ready.
Correct, and also to get herself ready.
Correct, okay. I only ask because I would love to see how this goes. How well does Egamedes respond to fashion?
I feel like he probably is not a fan.
Because you have made him a companion, I will have you'll have advantage. I'll let you either do handle animal or charisma in trying to convince him to wear the outfit that you have so eloquently custom ordered for him.
An 18.
Nice. Okay. That does pass. But it does take a bit of coaxing, because at first Egamedes is like, what is this? But once, takes him a minute and realizes, no, you haven't led him wrong before, you've been very kind, and you probably bribed him with cookies, I am assuming. He does come around and let you dress him in the outfit of which you have purchased. And we'll say by the time you finish getting him ready, everyone else has returned to the ship to collect the Moogles. Oh my god. And all of you guys come up onto the ship to see DFA finishing up with Egamedes. And how does he look? Other than like a dapper gentleman?
Oh, that was going to be my answer.
Go figure.
He's wearing the same exact outfit as DFA, which is like a little purple vest with like a little lavender bow tie, and they both have on monocles.
Yeah, I love all of this.
And DFA's got a little crown on one of her ears, like tilted over it, the way Moxio wears his hat.
Oh, also, yeah, the pockets thing does work.
Good.
Each pocket works like a quarter version of a regular bag of holding. So that would mean... How much weight could that hold?
I think like 25 pounds? No.
Hold on.
I think a full bag of holding holds like 1,000 pounds worth of stuff.
That's
right?
what. That,
So
yeah, that's what. That's
250.
what I'm checking. Hold on. A
So
level
if it's a quarter, it's just 250 each.
a level 1 bag of holding can hold 250 pounds. So a quarter of that is 1 quarter 250. We'll say you can hold 120 pounds in both pockets combined.
Perfect.
I feel I'm going to regret all of giving you this power, but you know what? It's a Solstice Festival. Why the fuck not at this point, right?
DFA needs to stop by like the beach area before she goes anywhere.
Okay. Do you want to roleplay it, or do you want to just say like she scuttles off and no one asks questions?
I mean, they might ask questions. I don't know, but she just does it.
Well, I phrase it. Did you want to like discern why you're going to the beach, or is that going to be a surprise for later?
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
I had to sit there and be like, I know what that's from. God, that my age. Anyway, if you do not wish to, we don't have to play that out. We can just say DFA does depart almost immediately with Egamedes to the beach, while everyone else gets changed. But if you would like, we can do that too. As I admit, I'm kind of curious what the hell you're doing.
If anybody does look, they'll just see that she's literally just shoveling sand into her pockets.
Oh my god, it's pocket sand.
Oh lord.
And
Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
I didn't think you were, but I figured I had to ask. Oh my god. Okay. We'll say that while all this is happening, you guys have seen, because you guys have been going through town a lot, that vendors are setting up outside their shops more than inside, getting what are those stupid things called? Like kiosks established. You also see that along the arches in the central canal of the city, decorations are being hung. And, through passerby, you guys were able to discern that the Solstice Festival in Malaf is celebrated because of a military victory that happened long before anything pertaining to the Empire happened. The people started to celebrate this victory in the city square, and it so happened to be on the solstice, so they believe that was the reason why they had the victory. It has now become a citywide holiday that is essentially akin to Venice's Carnival. Everyone's dancing, there's games, there's there's like parties throughout the city. All the vendors have discounts on their items because they want to like bring everyone together. It is literally the entire city turns into one big party. And as this, everything gets set up and everything begins, you realize everyone is dressed up to the nines. People are wearing masks. It has become a full-on Mardi Gras style minus the, New Orleans. This is where all of you can decide what you would like to do during the party. You all can look around. There are live musicians playing. There are kiosks with tons of food available to be given out. All of it free of charge for the celebration. I may regret that, but the party guests that you guys can see range from all different classes. The poor, the rich, the local, and outsiders have come to celebrate together as the city does every year. In the city itself, the games that you see are pie eating and drinking contests. There's gambling going on. There's dance-offs. There's impromptu theater. All of which are available for any of you to partake in if you wished.
I would like to go enroll Egamedes in a pie eating contest.
Okay. The rules in mechanical speaking is con save to determine every pie they eat. You have to beat the DC for each pie.
Hyacinth would also like to do this with Daffodil. And Daffodil is now wearing their new harness.
Okay, so far we have 2 of them competing. Anyone else jumping on this pie eating contest?
I'm good.
No.
Wait, are you?
DFA's
I'm
gonna
good.
go, Moxio, come eat pie. It's free.
It is free. Also, for the record, for those who are curious, the winner gets 5,000 gil.
I'm in again.
Nice. I'm
Because if one of us wins, we split it.
So we have what, 4 of you?
Multiple chances.
yeah, I'm gonna
DFA's
watch
putting
this.
herself in too.
Okay, so as I said, each pie will have a different DC, and each one will increase the DC per pie. And if you don't make it, your character will be like, "Nope, can't eat. I'm out."
All right.
DFA empties her pockets.
I need you to roll. How much sand comes out?
How much did we say it could hold?
120 pounds.
About 110 pounds of sand.
Everyone around you sees like piles of sand accumulating around DFA. A few people start like murmuring, like, "What the fuck? What, where did the sand come from? Did someone like just? What is going on?" How do the rest of you react?
Corey's
Hi.
going to snort laugh into her hand.
Hyacinth says nothing. Hyacinth is psyching up Daffodil and straightening up their new armor or their new harness.
Admittedly, the judges are a little nervous, but when they realize there's a chocobo and a bear, they're like, you know what? Fuck it at this point. Like, sure. What's gonna happen? The bear and chocobo gonna out-eat people? Sure, that's gonna happen. Oh, the fools.
Oh, the fools.
DFA turns to Moxio and Elric and goes, "Do you think you could fit pie in here?" And she's like pulling on her pockets.
Considering what they just saw, Alec's gonna go, yeah, probably a lot.
Well, pie's bigger than sand.
True.
And unfortunately, Bag of Holding does have the whole physical part of the opening to consider.
Oh, yeah, in their pockets.
For the record, the pockets are male pockets, not female pockets. I'm going to clarify that right now.
Okay. And I guess it depends on
Good.
if you can fit it through your pocket.
She takes this into consideration.
Oh, Lord.
The judges gather everyone to the table and goes, "Everyone, our first competitors are ready. The rules are simple. You eat until you can't. The last one eating wins the prize. 5,000 gil. Competitors, are you ready?" You hear Daffodil go, "Mwah." Egamedes, "Wah." And everyone else cheers everyone on, though there is still little whispers of, why is there a chocobo? Why is there a bear?
A dire bear.
These people don't know the difference. They just see bear. And after a brief pause, getting everyone psyched up, the judges say, "And begin!" Everyone who is competing, roll a constitution with just flat constitution rolls.
Okay.
And those of you with animals, if you are competing with your animal, roll 2. Oh my god.
Do I have to make the roll if I do not consume the pie?
Are you trying to shove it into your pocket?
Maybe.
In your case, I think that'd be a sleight of hand.
Okay.
So
Thank
Oh
Go ahead.
fucking god.
So for those who actually ate a pie, please tell me your numbers.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I'm betting she got a 20.
I got a 17 for me. My question becomes, how does it work if how do modifiers work if it breaks 20?
What do you mean?
Daffodil's con mod is higher than 20.
The mod is higher?
And- Yeah.
What's the modifier?
23.
Okay, so that would mean it's a
modifier?
the ability score is 23, so that means the modifier would be
Modifiers.
plus 6, I think.
6.
Plus 6? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think
I just didn't know what I was rolling.
Yeah, I think it's you still roll as usual, but the modifiers I think are plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Daffodil got a 24.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Daffodil's fine. How did Egamedes do?
19.
Egamedes is fine. How did Corey do?
Corey ain't playing.
Oh, Corey's not? Okay.
Corey's watching.
Okay.
Corey's watching this mess.
So far, everyone doesn't. How did DFA do with the sleight of hand?
Nat 20.
I fucking
God
knew
fucking
it. I knew it.
No one notices
I
DFA
swear to God.
No one notices DFA shoving a pie into her pocket.
It only fucking happens for this bullshit.
You
It
want
is only for these moments.
you wanted a head empty, no thoughts, chaotic Moogle. You got
You
one.
got one.
The
You
dice
definitely
heard
did.
you. This is what you asked for.
Oh, it's gold.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Everyone is down one pie. One of the competitors next to you, though, rolled a 1 and realized they're actually allergic to strawberry.
Oh
no.
Not deathly. Just, they started hacking up along and we're like, oh god, no, can't do this. They are fine.
Can I take their pie?
Sleight of hand.
15.
In the confusion of getting this man off to be treated, you are able to sneak the pie away from his spot. Are you putting it into your pocket or are you just taking it?
I'm putting it in my pocket.
Yeah, I went into the pocket. God damn it. That's 2 into DFA's pocket. Oh my god. Now for the next pie. Everyone has served their next ones and you roll your cons again. God damn. And DFA, if you're doing into your pocket, sleight of hand.
15.
Yep, Elric's fine.
13 for Hyacinth.
Hyacinth is fine.
So
17
it's only
for Daffodil.
8 for Egamedes.
Ooh. Egamedes is not okay with the second pie.
Oh no.
It's 21
He's
for
still a
DFA, though.
baby.
What was that? It was 21 for the sleight of hand?
Yeah.
That's another pie in the fucking pocket. God, that just sounds like... I don't like the saying of that. That just is a weird phrase. Another pie in the pocket. I'm not going to say that again. Yeah,
Okay.
Egamedes doesn't look well. And I think it's at this point, DFA, you realize that he doesn't like blueberry. He's fine, but he can't finish his pie.
Can I take his pie?
Sleight of hand. Oh my god.
Hilarious.
14.
No, you're able to get into your pocket. You haven't fell below the DC yet. God damn it. 2 more competitors drop out as well. One of them actually doubles over and hurls because they apparently did not understand the breathe between bites.
DFA is going to motion to Mogzio with her hands that have pie all over them. And she's going to make a quick motion, like, go get that before they take it.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna roll. Does Mogzio do as you asked?
I mean, I'm here.
Oh, I didn't look over yet. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, then guess what? Mogzio's back as Mogzio, not being puppeted by DFA. Oh, you.
So, were you asking me to go get pie?
They're doing a pie eating
Go get the
contest,
pie before they take it away.
and DFA's shoving pies into her pockets.
All right, I'll go get the pie.
We get the roll sleight of hand to do it without being noticed.
I don't think that's going to be an issue, but let's see.
Hey, Egamedes didn't have a con save for eating the pie, so anything's possible.
27.
He's a baby.
You passed. You're able to move the pie to DFA.
She just opens one of her pockets.
At this point,
I mean,
Mogzio, this is where you realize that off table, DFA's pockets are bags of holding.
And also, she had stuffed them with sand previously,
Yeah, so
but she wanted to make room for the pie.
There's about 110 pounds of sand around the area. Not like 2 piles, but scattered through the area, just piles of sand.
All right.
That goes into the pocket. Next pies are up. Right at this point, there's 5 competitors left, including you guys. So roll your next con saves, and in DFA's case, sleight of hand, sleight of holding.
18.
Okay.
Ooh, no, Hyacinth drops. Hyacinth got a 9.
Yeah, Hyacinth realized, nope. This one was way too sweet. And
Yeah, Hyacinth has a -1 con mod, so
Oh, no.
You were screwed from the
Oof.
start.
I was going strong for a little bit, but it's fine. Daffodil gets a 22.
Daffodil's fine. And how's DFA do?
Dirty 20.
That's another pie in the pocket. The last competitor besides you guys drops out, leaving three of you.
Perfect.
Daffodil, Elric, and DFA.
The team wins regardless.
I'm only going to regret asking, does DFA get more competitive when she realizes it's only her, Elric, and Daffodil?
Oh, Lord.
No, actually, when she realizes that it's only them, she just gets up and walks away.
Okay, Elric, it's you versus a bear. How confident are you?
Not very. It's a bear.
As you look over and see DFA leave, you look over to Daffodil, who's sitting next to you very, very properly, and just looks down at you.
Daffodil is also wearing like a leather harness that has been stained like yellow, and it has little flower like details in it that's now covered in pie chunks. And Hyacinth is like, before Hyacinth leaves, they just pat Daffodil on the head and give a smooch on the in between the eyes.
Also, just because I feel like Hyacinth would agree. Would you say that Daffodil may have intimidated Elric when it's just the two of them?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Then Hyacinth, for Daffodil, roll a intimidate.
Let's see. What is the intimidate? Is it charisma?
Yes.
Mm.
How terrified does Elric get?
Do I roll
see.
anything against it?
I would
Or just accept it?
I think intimidate would go against wisdom. I think, yeah, wisdom, because like how fortitude is how strong is your brain to like resist this bear just being like, just you and me, buddy.
Okay.
14.
Okay, we got a 14 from Daffodil.
13.
In your head, Elric, this isn't Daffodil, but your brain is doing it. You're stuck in here with me for 3 whole minutes.
Oh shit.
Daffodil and Elric, roll your Constitution rolls. And at this point, I feel like Del is just like, why am I with these people?
Just watching and like, wow, I didn't know people could eat
Dirty
that.
20.
How much?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
How did Daffodil do?
21.
Yeah, that feels not good. They have so much God.
You two were fine. Roll another one. Oh my god, what do you have to lose eventually?
Oh my god, how many freaking okay.
Much
I'm raising the DC every round too. Like that's the sad part.
I'm sure 19.
Also 19.
I fucking hate both of you. One more time, I swear, if one of you has to lose next time. Do one more time.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Damn.
Elric,
I got an 18 again.
that's below the DC.
Okay. About time.
Elric, it is during this pie. You get maybe one bite left. And you just look over and Daffodil like breathes on you, and the smell of the pie was just enough to be like, nope, you're done. You thought
Can Daffodil eat the rest of Elric's pie?
Yes. I think as Elric's getting up, being like, no, I'm done, Daffodil just sits like close to the thing and just sniffs the bowl and just licks up the last piece. The judges awkwardly walk up to Daffodil. The crowd is like awkwardly cheering. And Daffodil is like throwing both arms up by the judges going, we have our winner. What is the name of this contestant?
Hyacinth will walk back up and start brushing pie crumbs off of Daffodil. It's like, their name is Daffodil.
There you have it, folks. Daffodil is our winner this year. And I didn't think that was going to happen. But as the rules state, the winner does get 5,000 gil. And one of the judges walks up to the thing and puts a bag of gil in front of Daffodil and goes, hopefully the pies will worth the gil. Give us about an hour, folks, and the next pie eating contest will begin with new competitors. And all the crowd disperses, and you guys are able to take your winnings. And as you're leaving, Hyacinth, the judge grabs you. No offense, but can you make sure your bear doesn't compete again? We only have so much
Hey.
gil.
Oh, no, I think Daffodil's fine now. Daffodil, are you full? Okay. We can get some meat pies later.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Thank you.
Daffodil can't eat too many sweets,
Of course,
or else they get spoiled.
Of course, yeah, that makes total sense. The guys.
And there was a lot of fruit in there, and bears are omnivores, but
Of course, yes.
a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
I think it might give them the zoomies.
The man just like mentally images Daffodil having the zoomy moment. Just goes, hopefully you'll have them under control the whole day.
Daffodil's a good bear.
I of course.
Are you trying to say my bear is misbehaving?
No, of course not. I just yes, I must go and prepare the next competition. Have a good day, and here are your bear's winnings. And the judge kind of like scurries off quickly, feeling they've crossed the line. Like, oh shit, we're in trouble. They do not want to deal with customer service. So
we'll just take the bag of gil and stick it in their pouch of holding. Like,
yeah, 5,000 gil goes to you, the party. Cool. Good. It was either going to be one of you guys. I'm gonna regret asking DFA. What are you doing with the pies you stole?
Nothing at the moment.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you could just dump them onto the sand piles. We'll say that the pies all together barely weighed like 2 pounds because you only took what, 4, 5?
I think 4.
Yeah, so like there's not much weight in there. All right. So as a reminder, because that was a bit more than I expected it to be. I didn't think that many of you are going to compete. There is gambling going on. There's 2 types of gambling games. There's a dance-off, there's impromptu theater, and there's just a bunch of vendors to go, peruse if you guys want to. Was there any of the other events you guys want to partake in?
DFA would like to go do the dance-off thing.
Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to jump at that one. So for the dance-off, the idea is one of the live bands performing does freeform dancing for everyone else, and judges will be going around tapping people that don't have enough, not say rhythm, but they can't keep up with the music. As long as you match the DC for, I think it's performance that I have right down. Okay, no, if you don't have a performance skill, you just do a charisma roll, and if you don't make the DC, they say that you're out, and everyone keeps going until the one's left dancing. So is DFA gonna be the only competitor?
I think so. Elric's not the most graceful.
Okay.
Yeah, neither am I.
All right, Mogzia.
Sure, why not?
Okay, it's based on charisma. Didn't know if that was gonna be something that would be like fuck now. Del, how's your charisma?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, just no. That is actually, I think, my dump stat for this character.
Okay, fair enough. Hyacinth, how about you? You are quite the nimble on their feet.
If
Sorry.
it was Dex, it'd be better, but I'm good right now.
Okay, so just
I think Hyacinth is still feeling the pie.
Hey, it's a charisma thing.
yeah.
I would have thought it was Dex.
No, it's charisma because the idea is how performative can you be.
Yeah, fuck it. I guess Elric's in then.
Okay. So the Moogles and Elric are doing the dance-off. The band performing are a group of Tabaxi. And the song they're starting with is very reminiscent of like flamenco. So very passionate, very lively, and very fast-moving.
Oh.
The participants make a performance check or charisma check, depending if they have performance skill. Every time you guys pass it, I will raise the DC until one of you is left. So roll your charismas or things and let me know what you guys got.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Mogzio?
Natural 20 for a 24.
At the moment, Mogzio seems very in an element that no one probably knew he was in, showing off dance moves like it's no one's business. Elric, you show off some dancing that is very reminiscent of where you came from, a farm boy. So it's very clear you went to some like barnyard parties where people would dance together and all that. You are
Line dancing.
Thank you. You're not bad on your feet. DFA, you do pass very well. Though it is said, I imagine no one really knows what type of dancing DFA is doing.
She seems to be like just twirling to her own music.
And yet, somehow it actually works with the flamenco that is being heard. And even the judges are like, no, it's somehow working. Like the outfit, the moves, it somehow works, even though it's not directly on beat.
It's like when you put a costume on a cat and you know you shouldn't, but it's just so adorable. Like, she can just get away with anything.
Even though you sometimes regret it. No, and for the first round, there's no losses. The judges encourage the band to continue, and you guys do your next rolls. Oh my god. Further, when I planned this session, I didn't plan like this level of entertainment.
22.
Elric's still good. You're getting into the groove at this point. You're shaking off that food, and you're getting a second wind of energy.
Got burned off all those pies.
Yeah, seriously. Mugs.
17.
Somehow, DFA is getting more into the groove as well.
18.
A change of time signature did throw Moggsy off for a little bit compared to the previous round, but he found his footing and was able to get back into things. 2 people did not make it, though. They actually collided with each other, and the judges were like, no, you aren't aware of those around you, so you lose. Starting the third round, how's this going to go?
Uh,
22.
24.
Nat 20 for 22.
I would
So
say,
fucking stupid.
I'm going to say, because of how close you guys got, the 3 of you actually are dancing in a way that's very, not uniform, but like without trying to, the 3 of you are actually coordinated in your movements, and it looks like you guys have like an arranged dance thing together going. Be it from, maybe it's from the months traveling together or whatever. The 3 of you, even if you're not dancing together, the 3 of you look like a practiced ensemble dance. Arguably, you could say it looks reminiscent of like how you 3 would fight because of the way you guys are moving. But it is very choreographed without being choreographed. Another person loses, and at this point, the judges are actually fixing the 3 of you because you guys are doing that well. And the music style changes to be more, again, it's increasing its tempo, it's getting more lively, and everyone around, like, there's actually a crowd gathering around everyone now because of how well the 3 of you are doing. Roll your next things.
30, 20.
Okay.
Wow. 21.
Show off.
16.
Ooh. DFA just meet and beat it.
Oof.
The hushed whispers, the crowd gathering kind of maybe threw DFA a little off because suddenly all the attention is being brought onto her as well as the other 2.
No, it's just the activity went on too long.
Fair. Moggsy, though, you and Elric are arguably, the best way I can compare it would be like the breakdance fighting, where you 2 are like more focused on each other than everyone else.
I could see Moggsy like spinning on the ground.
And from Sing 2.
I'm just picturing like those like the high school dances where everyone does like the whole like they think they know how to break dance, but one person shows up in action, knows what the fuck they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, you 3. Next one.
Okay.
One of you has to leave.
You can't. This is where my 20 goes, I guess. 25.
Good.
3.
DFA
23.
23.
Yep.
DFA, either you got bored or you just probably tuckered yourself out between the pies, the dancing. The judges asks if you wanted to quit because you started like losing steam. How you bow out is up to you.
She sits down in the middle of the dance area.
Okay. Mogzio and Elric, though, now they actually start like once DFA's sitting and like the crowd is now literally just focusing the two of them. You guys really start breaking out some moves that leave a few people wondering how you're able to move that way. Elric, you're like doing some very what's the word? Your form is moving so fluidly, it doesn't look like you even have bones in some points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mogzio, you're moving in a way that's like, do the laws of physics even apply to this Moogle? I swear to God, one of you has to lose at some point.
At some point.
Roll.
I just burned my 20, so
Yeah.
Who knows? 23.
Is
Okay.
there a price for this?
Yeah.
How much is it?
No one asked, so you two don't know.
We don't know, we're just dancing.
Oh my god.
You know, I haven't been competitive about it. I've just been rolling, so I'll just keep rolling.
Okay.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Oh no.
But as a
Uh-oh.
Moogle, I just auto re-roll the first one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We'll say while you're doing the reroll, like it looks like Mogzio is faltering, and as he goes, he recover, may he won't. What's the second roll?
12.
Oh, he does not recover. He stumbles and he falls. And Elric, you're the last one.
Woo!
Everyone starts cheering and clapping. A couple people actually go up to Mogzio and check to see if you're okay, because you were going very, very well for so long. Then out of nowhere, you just faltered. The judges come up and go, "We have our victor," grabbing Elric's arm, lifting it high into the air. Everyone around you guys cheers. Couple of flowers are thrown to you, Elric.
Oh.
You hear a couple of people yell out, "Are you single?" You can't discern the gender. You just hear voices.
Just gonna dart like kind of just shyly, like just not look up at that.
Yeah. You were handed a bag of gil as well, and once you are able to count it, you find out there is 6,000 gil inside.
Toss that in the pile.
Awesome.
Okay, that's 2 games that I didn't expect anyone to do. Just before I like move towards like because of the brevity of time, did anyone want to do the gambling minigame, or are you guys good on that one?
I'm gonna do it.
That sounds
I'm
like
a gambler.
That's what I was making sure. I didn't want to like skip over because no one said it beforehand.
I figure I should at least throw my hat in the ring.
Okay. Those of you who wish to gamble, there are 2 options. There is the Gambit of Old card game, or the Q1 a Dreadnought, which is a lizard racing game. Would you like to bet on racing lizards or bet on cards?
Cards.
Okay. Cards.
Lizards.
Okay. Anyone else doing gambling?
No.
Still just watching.
Kidding though, DFA will probably do cards so she can count them.
You sure? Like I can do the lizard one, I don't mind.
No.
Okay.
Cards.
I figured you'd be like, no, it's like chocobo racing. All right, so for the rules of the card game, each player will roll a d8. You keep the die quiet until I tell you to either bet, call, or fold. And it continues until all of you have bet or whatever. It's more or less poker, but we're using dice versus cards. After that, each player will roll a d6, keeping that secret as well. You have another chance to raise, call, or fold, and whoever's left after that will roll a d4. The idea being the 3 rolls will be your 3 cards. Whoever has the highest at the end is the winner. Sound easy?
Question.
Answer.
Can I use my profession gambling or perform card trick skills to influence the results?
Yes.
They're not crazy.
No, I didn't
but-
think. No, that's what I was like. I had to remember what they were, and I'm like, those aren't like breaking. So yeah, you should be able to.
I just put one rank into them, so they're not crazy.
Okay. So yeah,
Hi.
then yes, you could. So again, just to recap, you guys roll a d8. Don't tell anyone what it is, and you make bets. Call the bet or fold. Then you roll a d6. Repeat. Then a d4. Then we decide who wins. Sleight of hands, if you want to do them, can give you a reroll once per round, like hand, I mean. And deception can force a fold.
How many d8s total do we need?
Just one. 1d8.
Just one?
Yeah, 1d8, 1d6, and 1d4.
Okay.
So again, if you want to, what would the opposite of deception in this one be? That'd be yeah. So in this
Bluff.
case, yeah, it'd be bluff. So in this case,
Bluff.
if you want to try forcing a fold as somebody, you roll a bluff. If you want to get a reroll, you do sleight of hand. So you guys all sit down. The basic minimum to bet is 25. So you can bet any amount high. I mean, as long as it's above 25.
I think we just ante at 25. Yeah,
Yeah, you ante in 25.
rolling my d8.
Okay, yeah, everyone roll their d8. We'll go around. Does anyone wish to raise the bet?
I do.
By how much?
By 2.
Okay, so the current bet is 27.
I'll raise it by 5.
All right, 32. So whoever's next has to do 32 or fold.
I'll just call.
Okay. Well, the bet. Did everyone who wanted to bet do so? Take this.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is where you roll your d6s. Same rule applies. Go around again. The bet is on Hyacinth, so we start there. Do you raise it or do you leave it at 32?
You said we could re-roll with a sleight of hand, correct?
Yes.
I want to try to do that.
Okay. Roll your sleight of hand. Okay, if you want to re-roll, do your sleight of hand.
26.
You can get a re-roll.
32.
Yeah. I feel like Mogzio has like 3 other decks in his outfit. Like, yeah, this fucking ain't working for me. Pulls another deck. Okay, this one's better.
This is his thing.
So, Hyacinth, are you raising the bet?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm raising it by 20.
Ooh, shit. Okay. DFA, you up?
I'm going to raise it by 50.
Okay. Elric?
I wasn't in there.
Oh, yeah, right, sorry. Mogzio?
I'll call.
Okay. Everyone roll their d4s. I don't even know what to say to that. DFA, you raised it last.
Yeah,
Do you want to raise it again, or are you going to leave it where it was?
I'm going to raise it an additional 2.
Okay. So the total would be 25 to start, then 2 was 27, then to 32, then by 20, you said?
Yes.
So that'd be 52. Then 50 gil, so that made it 102. Then the 4, so 104 gil, if I'm making sure I'm right.
Sounds right.
Yeah, okay, 104.
Sounds right.
The current bet is 104.
Gonna raise it by another 20.
Okay, 124. Mogzio?
I'll call.
Okay. So the bets are all in. You now reveal your cards. Adding them together, what do you have?
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
How much does DFA have?
Can she lie?
That'd be a bluff.
I mean,
No, like you have to be really convincing the bluff before you actually reveal it. In terms of like, you're doing a poker face before revealing what you have, because you do have cards in your hand, and this could be an attempt to make the others around you fold.
So 17.
17 does make two of the other non-player characters fold.
After she does that, she just tosses the cards on the table.
And what does she have?
9.
Okay, not bad. Moxia, what do you got?
I have 7 because I misunderstood the rules. I had 2 1s.
Oh shit. So far, DFA's winning. Hyacinth?
15. And put my cards on the table and I have 15.
Hyacinth actually fucking won that.
Yes.
The one who didn't fold only had a 5. So Hyacinth, you get 80%. DFA, you get 20% of the pot.
How much is that? I don't want to do math.
So 124. 80% of that is 99 for you. 25 for DFA. Again, the gambling is one of those, like, it's all dice roll math. If you guys want to do it again, you can, or you guys can get up and leave the table to everyone else.
Who else was? How many other people were at the table with us?
There were 3 other players, and they all 3 of them lost. 2 folded.
I'm
one.
gonna give each of them 3 gil.
Okay, they take it appreciatively, though. The 2 that DFA made fold are still giving her a side eye, like, we lost to a set. What?
And I'm gonna give Moxio 10 gil.
Says
DFA is going to ask Moxio for 10 gil.
I will give her the 10 go.
The 10 gil that floats around the world. All right. Did you guys want to play another hand, or were you 3 good?
Hyacinth is gonna wander over to the lizards.
Okay.
See what that's about.
Does everyone else join her to the lizards?
I also want to see what the lizards are about.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rules of the lizard racing game: you put in 25 piece minimum to buy in. You can bet any amount, but 25 is the minimum. You roll a d4 for each lizard that you're betting on 3 times. What you roll determines how far they go. You have to pick a lizard, and no one can have the same lizard. So each person has their own lizard to, like, cheer on.
How many lizards are there?
The owner has, like, an entire box full for as many people buy into the game.
Oh, okay.
So, like, say only 5 people bet, he has 5 lizards. If 20 people, well, guess what? 20 lizards are going to make a race.
Lizards.
The lizards are about, like, the size of those little ones that run on the river.
Oh, the lizard limit does not exist.
There is no limit.
So you're telling me I could fit them all in my pocket?
They would die. There's no air.
Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, they are living creatures, so they would not live more than a minute inside that pocket.
I did not say I needed alive lizards.
Oh my god. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm also
bad.
I am suggesting strongly that if you do not want to kill the lizard, to not do the thing, but I physically am aware that I can't stop you from trying.
We'll see how this goes.
Alright, so
Ominous.
those of you who are buying in, again, the minimum bet is 25. You can bet as much as you would like. There is no upper limit. And when everyone has bet, you guys will roll a d4 3 times to describe how each stage of the race goes.
Or I will play with the lizards.
Wait, what was that?
I will play with the lizards.
Okay, that's 1,
Same.
2,
Lizards.
3.
Elric's just watching.
Okay.
Hyacinth will look at Elric and be like, Elric, aren't you going to join? I would like to convince Elric to play lizards with us.
I would like to help Hyacinth convince Elric to play lizards with us.
It's not
I'm
peer
not the
pressure.
best-
It's not peer
not the
pressure,
best-
Elric. It's just your
not the
turn.
best- I'm not the best gambler.
It's, technically,
It's just fun.
it's hard.
Either way.
Considering Hyacinth helped Elric out, he'll do all race.
Yes.
Dell, are you gonna bet on a lizard?
Sure, why not?
Okay, everyone's in.
What do we roll?
It's just you have to roll a d4 3 times. In each
Okay.
round, I will ask what it is, and that'll determine who's ahead and who's not, etc.
Okay.
Since there are 6 of you in this instance, because again there are 6, I will have you guys roll a d6 instead, so that we can
Okay.
actually have a first, second, third, fourth, and so on.
Okay.
Also, for the record, the person who wins gets double the collective betting pool. Second place gets half of what they bet back. So if all of you contributed in 25, the winner gets double 6 times 25. Second place gets half of the 25 back.
Okay.
So that being said, all of you make your bets. And you may roll your first D6 when ready.
Four.
5.
5.
3.
3.
5.
Okay. Is that all of you? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Fit does everyone. Because Mog, you said you were watching, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And we all like choose an amount to bet on it, or
Yeah, you all have your bets put in.
okay.
And when it's over, you guys will tell me how much everyone bet, and then I'll double it for the winner.
Gotcha.
So those of you who got 5, those 3 are tied in first. The one who rolled 4 is in second, and DFA, your lizard is in third. Well, last. What you guys notice right away is these lizards run very funny. Their legs don't go like forward like any of us would. They kind of like waddle diagonally out from their bodies. We good with that inhuman noise?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's just very cute because I thought it was like a little like bearded dragon. Kind
Oh
of
no! This
thing,
is
but
like
no.
those the water strider lizards.
Yes,
And their arms kind of flail as they're running.
I love them.
The 3 that are in first are, as they're running, you can see that they're kind of like not slapping each other, but their arms are like reaching out, trying to like slow the other 2 down. DFA's though has a very confident like stride in its step. Like, no, I'm good. Don't need to worry. I got this. They're gonna burn out before I am. Screw this. I'm gonna come at the end and win this. All of you roll your second rolls.
Before we do this, I have a question.
I may hopefully have an answer.
Can Daffodil make an intimidation against the lizards to make them go faster?
No,
No, don't
Why?
because
Poor things.
Daffodil is still recovering from the pies.
Fine.
He's
I'm trying to give us all
stupid.
advantage.
Also, that would put your own lizard in jeopardy.
I mean, but it might be funny.
All the lizards run off the track.
Yeah, every
No,
lizard
but-
scatters around the city, and there is no more lizards to bet on. Hyacinth now owes the man thousands of gil. But yes, everyone who is competing, roll your second d6. Oh my god.
I get a 3.
3.
4.
4.
Another 5.
5. 5.
2.
2. Okay. But at the moment, Corey's is in first. Hyacinth, I think combined yours is tied with Corey or 1 lower.
I got a 4 and a 5.
So yeah,
I have
you're
9
you're 1 behind Corey. Dell's has slipped a little behind, and DFA, yours is catching up to Dell. And at this point, you notice that again, DFA's lizard was like, "See, I told you, they're gonna burn out before me. Slow and steady wins the fucking race, bitches." And Dell's lizard is just like, No, I can do this. Mother said they believed in me. I got this.
Aww.
Corey and Hyacinth's lizards are in that like, no, I'm in first. No, I'm in first, damn it. No, god damn it, I'm in first. Elric, what did you get again?
4.
4, okay. So yeah, Elric is tied with Hyacinth, but it's very much in a, they're fighting with each other. I got this as long as they're not noticing me. I can do this. Third and final rolls, what do you guys get?
I got a 4.
4.
6.
6.
6.
6.
3.
So adding all of yours up, what are your totals?
16.
12.
I don't remember.
You had a
Yeah, I don't remember either.
You were
12?
tied with Corey, weren't you? Oh,
Elric, Elric
I had a 6, a 4,
and a 5.
and a 5. Yeah,
So you have 15.
15.
And DFA had a 3, a 4, no, 3, a 5, and then a what?
A 6.
So a 14. So at the moment, Corey won.
Oh yeah.
Corey's lizard just like dives over the finish line and just goes, very like nervously, like, did I win?
Yes, you did.
The others kind of like collide as they fall in, and the second place goes to, I think it was who had 15.
Tell me.
Okay, so Elric gets second. The rest of you had 14 and below. So how much did everyone bet?
Bet 20.
I just put in 20.
Okay.
Standard 20.
20.
Okay, so
I did 25 because I thought that was the minimum.
I did say it was 25, the minimum.
Yeah,
Oh.
then I would
My
have
bad, I
Okay,
bet
so
25.
everyone did
I
the
guess
so everyone did the
25
minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 times 6. That'd be, I can do math. 150 doubled, or you get 300. And second place, you get half, so you get 25 divided by 2 is 12. 12 gold.
Okay.
All right. I feel this is a good place to take a quick break. That went a little longer than I thought it was. Mini games. They take as long as they want. Everyone, please get up, stretch, get some snacks or drinks. Do what you gotta do for break timey things. We'll be back in just a bit, and we will move on from the city's part of the festivals to the actual main event of the party. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a bit. Mute because, I would like to be heard for the second half.
Okay, so before everything, like if no one had spent anything between whenever we gotten paid
Yep.
by the hunt until now, the base minimum of what you should have would be 15,195.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys are all rich.
So that's the base. Hyacinth has been blowing money like crazy. So
Yeah, I bought I did the armor thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of you have been spendy. The rest of you have not been. All right.
Okay, that's it.
Yep. At this point of the event, welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you guys had a good break, and hopefully players had a good break, minus Hyacinth doing math. There was about, I think, 2 d10s of psychic damage to Hyacinth player.
So much math.
We appreciate it, though, because we all hate math.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
after all of you guys have had your merriment and fun in the city, partaking in such events as the pie eating contest, the gambling, the dance off, which again, no one foresaw Elric winning a dance off. You are approached by one of the members of the Children of the Old Sea, who tells you the party at the Marquis Manor is about to begin, and you all should head up, reminding you to bring your invitation so you can be allowed in. You are informed that your contact will meet you inside during the event to let you know where to go to get to Gale, because the contact was able to get you the means to get there. So you're meeting the middleman who's going to send you to go get Gale. You guys will be unable to talk with any of the Children of the Old Sea, because as it is the Marquis' home, it's all the wealthy people. The Children of the Old Sea are the lowborn. They don't get to this kind of party. You guys are going where they wish they could go. You guys got all your fancy threads. You guys are able to go look fabulous, and after about 20-30 minutes of heading up towards the manor, you present your invitations, and the presenter asks, "So when you are all welcomed into the party, how should we announce you? What is the group name of which we are calling?"
Who wants to take?
Corey is trying very, very, very hard not to undignified laugh.
EFA doesn't understand what's funny about it, so she just shouts out, "Fuck deck."
Corey gives up on not laughing.
Does anyone try to correct DFA?
Absolutely not.
Nope. She's not wrong.
Is not incorrect.
Very well, I shall announce you as such. Gives a very cockeyed look to the group of you, examining you do look very presentable. To anyone passing by that does not know you, you look like you are part of the wealthy. So
All right.
So for DFA to give that name as your group, there is a bit of confusion in the translation of your appearance versus no, we're the fuck deck.
Mm-hmm.
So you are put into line behind a bunch of other nobles, wealthy party goers, some of which are very, very. You look at and you're like, oh, I just feel poor looking at you. Others, they could be upper middle class. You guys can hear some very soft music playing on the inside and a live singer. The voice from the inside that is heard is absolutely enchanting to all of you. After a few minutes, though, the people ahead get announced and allowed in. The announcer goes next. And now, very quietly whispers to one of you, "Are you sure I'm saying this right? The fuck deck?"
In Moogle. It should be in Moogle.
Very well.
Yeah. If you can speak Moogle, that's how you're supposed to say it.
Very well. I'm not going to speak in Moogle because physically I can't clearly. The fuck deck. No one gives... No, because it's in Moogle, no one quickly gives a weird look. However, as you all come in, you guys do see a few Moogles giving a very side-eye, like, the what now?
Just the Moogles.
Like, one Moogle is in a full-on tuxedo, got, like, the full, like, a Rockefeller look, actually dropped their drink and is like, "I'm sorry, the what?"
You heard him.
Another one is, like, a more, not dressed up, but more, like, semi-formal, is staring at you with a little tart in their hand close to their mouth, like, "I think I heard that right."
So I actually wanted Hyacinth to be separate from the group and at the entrance.
How so?
I wanted Hyacinth to put distance between like the group and themselves.
Okay. Well, as you all are coming in, it is a bustling party. You are able to like break away if you do a stealth.
Yes. My second question is Daffodil with Hyacinth.
Yeah, the invitation was for the whole group, which includes Egamedes and Daffodil.
Then I would like Hyacinth to be separate from the group.
Okay. Just roll a stealth to make sure that like you're able to not draw attention from the rest of the party goers.
Scrolling. That would be is it a stealth check?
Yep.
Be a 19.
Surprisingly, Daffodil and Hyacinth are able to like, while everyone's watching you come down the stairs, you nonchalantly walk by enough and it could look like you've already been inside and you just, "Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to be with you in your way."
Oh no, Hyacinth wanted to be introduced to like separately.
Oh, you want to be introduced separately? That wouldn't be a stealth. That'd be something completely different. You'd have to tell them that you want to be introduced separately.
It was more of a like, this would have been conveyed to the group like as
okay,
we
that's on me. My bad.
Going to the party. Would have been conveyed to the fuck deck that since Hyacinth has been basically doing shit around town
Mm-hmm.
as just a different identity of themselves, basically,
Mm-hmm.
they would like to keep that cover,
Ah, okay.
which is what the group would know. So then they would have like separated themselves from the party.
Okay, that's my bad then. Okay, well, what is Hyacinth being announced by?
Miss Strix, Lady Feather, Lily Feather,
Miss Strix.
Miss Strix.
Just make
'cause
sure,
it's
make sure,
the
yeah, make sure I said it right. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Strix, Lady Feather
Lady Feather of the wood.
of the wood.
Of the wood.
And what about Daffodil's title?
Daffodil. Fur feather of the wood.
After the fuck deck is ushered in, Miss Trix.
Lily Feather.
Yeah, no, it's just the. I am so weird saying this. Miss Trix, Lily Feather, and Daffodil Fur Feather. Everyone kind of just, goes about the party and, pays a little mind, but they're still a little like, okay, what the hell's like that Moogle name? What was up with that? So thankfully you're not like drawing too much attention to you. And the party is available to you all. Plenty of people around to gossip and mingle with. As you guys come downstairs, overall, you will overhear one of the staff say, for those of you who are curious, there is an auction room down the hall with some rare and unique items on sale just tonight. If you wish to partake, there is food, refreshments, open bar, and your host hopes you have a lovely time tonight.
Which direction is it down the hall?
Like as you're coming in, off to the right, and then you'll see like a long corridor, and then at the end of the corridor is an open like a separate ballroom that they've converted into the auction hall.
DFA leaves Agamedes with the group, and she goes off towards there.
Okay. I say this entirely as a joke. Does Agamedes get separation anxiety?
I have no idea. Time to find out. I don't think she's ever actually left.
That's why I'm like,
long enough to know.
This is like the time like a kid separated from their mother for the first time. It's just like, mom. How does Agamedes do? I think that's a wisdom for emotional check.
Probably fails it. He's a chocobo.
I know. That's why I'm concerned. Oh God. Unless Mogzio's just like, no, it's fine. You're fine. Does Mogzio comfort Agamedes immediately?
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Okay. Agamedes gives like a quick yeah, you're here. Okay, I'm fine. But does like watch DFA scamper off, like curious, like where's she going? Does anyone else go to the auction, or is DFA going by herself?
I'll go check it out.
That was like 5 voices at once. Try that again. Corey said they were gonna check it out. Who else?
Mm-hmm.
Hyacinth.
Yeah, I'll go. Sure, why not?
Okay. Del and Mogzio, you just chilling out with Agamedes in the party?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of look around. I mean, we were invited here, right?
Yeah, the invitation was acquired through the Children of the Old Seas contact in the party. So you have an invitation. So to anyone in the place, you were invited. There's no reason for you to be like, shit, I can't mingle. I gotta be hidden. You could rub elbows. Or whatever it is the fancy people say. All right, so since apparently you guys are going to the auction, DFA will have you get there first because you left first. The current item that you see is a described as like a leather pouch, and the auctioneer goes, "This unique item has the ability to, as they say, tempt fate to whoever reaches in and pulls from it its bounty." The Uniqueness of the item recharges daily or if whenever the contents are fully used. The bidding shall start at 500 gil. Do I see 500?
DFA, shirking all customs, walks up, hands the guy 4,000 gil, and puts her hands out to take the item.
What you can hear one person in the back behind you, like in the crowd. Oh my word! What is this? They can't see how much you offered, so they're just like, I bid 600, and another says 7. They do a couple bids, but you still have the 4,000. But once you hear them bidding, are you gonna just leave it at 4,000? You're gonna be like, oh, did I not do enough? Well, like, what is your response to them offering money?
She just stands there waiting because her understanding of it is she offered first, therefore it's hers.
Okay. Wow, these are bad rolls on their part. Shit. Okay. Yeah, the auctioneer just looks around. The highest bid, again, none of them know what you offered, was 2,500, and the auctioneer looks at you, goes, do I see 4,001? Once? Twice? Sold to the young Moogle here for 4,000 gil. Thank you for your patronage. Would you like it wrapped up, or how would you like your new satchel?
She just keeps holding her paws out.
The man is very, very uncomfortable. And, like, leans over to the person who deals with the handling of the objects. Give the Moogle the bag. I'm afraid if I move subtly, I will get hurt. The handler takes the bag very carefully and lays it in DFA's hands and takes from you the gil. Thank you for your patronage.
She says, thank you, and walks away. And she leaves the entire room.
As DFA leaves, the rest of you arrive. You have no idea what just happened. You saw DFA head over. By the time you arrive, DFA is leaving with a bag under her arm. In a room of stunned, silent people as, the handler is preparing the next item.
No idea what it was.
Nope, you have no clue what just happened. For all you guys know, DFA just did a drug deal.
That tracks.
For all you know, a drug deal just happened and DFA is really a cartel boss.
I would.
Okay, after that confusing debacle, the next item in the lot is a pair of boots. These boots are known to relocate the wearer to a nearby ally, and if done correctly, can restore any injuries upon the wearer. Do I hear the starting bid at 250 gil?
Hyacinth raises their hand.
I see 250. How about 251? Not 251. 500, sorry. I know how to auction. A dwarf next to Hyacinth says 550.
750.
I see 750. Do I see 800? A Guado count goes 1,000.
1,500, and Daffodil would like to roar.
Roll an intimidation.
That's not as good as I was hoping. It's gonna be a 13.
Well, that was enough for the Guado. I bow out. Very good competitiveness. One of the dwarfs looks over. How much was the last one that you did, Hyacinth? 1,750?
1,500.
Oh, 500. The dwarf from before looks up at you and goes, 1,550.
16.
1,601.
1650.
Yep, too rich for my blood. 1650 going once, going twice. So, to the Vieta of which just entered the room. The handler looks you. Would you like this packaged or would you like them as is?
Packaged, please.
Very good. You will get them after the auction. They take the boots away and the next item comes out. Where is it? The next item we have here are a pair of link shells. Valued at 10,000 gil combined, these can produce 5,000. They can produce the ability to send messages across distances. Bidding shall start at 5,000 gil for both. Any of you bid on these?
Sure.
How much?
I'll say 5,000 since that's where I started.
All right, 5,000 going once to the very statuesque lady in the back with the very nice necklace.
Elric's gonna stand near Corey, who's already very scary and intimidating looking, and just kind of glare at the crowd to just even try it.
Roll an intimidation, Elric.
Okay.
Can Daffodil also help to give advantage?
No.
I mean, I'm already really
I'd say
scared.
the two of them alone are enough, where I'd say that if anything, Elric is just boosting Corey's natural intimidation factor.
Daffodil will still lean up against Elric.
And what is your intimidation roll?
Well, 16 plus 13.
23. No. Yeah, 23.
29. 16
29.
plus 13?
Yes.
29. Oh, 29. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I just... You know what? We have agreed. Tonight is not maths night.
It's true.
Anyway, 29. You definitely pass that one. The crowd doesn't say a word. Everyone kind of just like slinks in their chairs. 5,000 going once. I'm serious. This is a 10,000 gil value. Like anything sending message across great distance.
Keeps glaring.
Anyway,
Corey grins really uncomfortably at everyone.
Okay, very well. Going twice. So to the beautiful Roegadyn in the suit. The handler says, "Would you like these packaged now, or would you like to wait till after the auction?"
You can package them and deliver them after the auction. It's fine.
Very good. The next lot is a set of shuriken. For those who are unaware, the shuriken is a throwing weapon capable of doing great damage to its targets. These shuriken, however, have a special ability to them. When thrown 3 at a time, the damage can be either collective or spread out across multiple enemies. The bidding shall start at 1,000 gil.
Tyson will put their hand up.
I see 1,000. Do I see 1,250? The Guado from earlier goes 1,250.
Corey's going to go stand near Hyacinth and look scary.
Oh my fucking god! Roll an intimidation. I swear, you guys are like rudely making these people like we're supposed to have a friendly auction here.
Gonna make them very uncomfortable.
It is friendly. Nobody's drawn blood.
26.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, that passes. The competition dies out except for the dwarf who's like, I like these people. 1,750.
Ballsy
2,000.
That. The dwarf sits back and goes, "No, you clearly want these. No, you're good. I'm out." The auction goes going once, going twice. Sold to the Vieta. Since this is your second win, we'll just put that with your first winning. Next up, a materia. These are valuable magical baubles, as many know. This one specifically is told to be a time materia. Those who are always late, this is the perfect item. Ready the bidding at 2,500 gil.
I'll bid.
Moggs just appears next to the group.
DFA is beside him.
And I'm assuming Egamedes is there too now.
Yes.
Just the Moogles appear right next to Elric, being like, I'll bid what?
Oh,
I see 2,500. Do I see anyone higher? A wood elf goes, I see 2,750.
yeah. Orc walks over.
Just so you know, every time you guys do Intimidate, I do increase the DC.
I'm sure, but this will be good for Moxio, I think.
Corey's gonna help.
Roll it, because it's one of you just do it at advantage.
Okay. Doo-doo.
Moggs is like, I am gonna
Well, thanks for the advantage, because 19 plus 13.
Okay. No one else tries. So everyone else is quiet. So the current bid is still that wood elf, but if you guys want to top that.
Probably
DFA
2,800.
would like to bid 8,000.
What? 8,000?
Yes.
The entire room makes an actual audible gasp.
That's DFA, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, as long as it's DFA.
8,000
That's between them.
going once. Going twice. Sold to the very intimidatingly Moogle.
As she goes to go get the item and pay them, she hands the bag that she previously got to Hyacinth.
Oh, God.
And
Hyacinth,
she goes, a gift.
you were handed a satchel, of which I will send you the things later.
Oh, thank you, DFA.
Gonna go get her materia.
The materia is it's like an amber orange color, and it's swirling around as DFA takes it, and I don't know what you're gonna do with it. So yeah, you get yourself a time materia.
You can
She
cast
goes
haste.
over and she hands it to Moxio.
Moggs, you have yourself a time materia. Also, it is
I'm just gonna say thank you. I feel like there's nothing I could say that would get
just
through.
just so you know, it is a level 2. It is already at level 2.
Ooh.
That was why it was being sold that high.
I guess I'm gonna have to use the some of that money to upgrade my gear so I can use it.
Yep. Okay. We did the shuriken.
You can do haste and slow.
Yep. Something that just what we need. The Moogle to have the zoomies.
He's going to be attacking twice if he uses it.
Yep. All right. The next on the list. Oh wait. The link shells were sold too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next on the list? The next on the list. We have here a set of bracers. Legend has it, while wearing, the person is immortal so long as the golden rings you see remain on the bracers.
Fuck.
The description would be, you guys see bracers that would be about up to the elbow, and along the length of it are 5 rings on both bracers. Golden rings.
Question. Whose elbow?
Whoever so wears it, it attunes to the wearer.
Okay.
So
Hearing that it... You're fine. You're fine.
So, but yeah, the idea would be they'd be like full-on bracers that go from the wrist to the elbow. Whoever wears them, they will adjust to the wearer, with 5 golden rings from the elbow to the wrist.
Interesting.
Hyacinth will turn to Corey and just say, "It's like those would be good for Dell."
Probably, yeah.
He probably won't bid on them himself.
Dell, also, for those who don't know, currently Dell is wearing a very reminiscent of Prince Ali's outfit from Aladdin, but instead of the like white and purple, it's purple and gold.
And no fuzzy or no poofy hat.
No, the hat is there. I'm forcing it. No, I'm kidding.
How dare.
The tailor does not forget the set. But no, there's no. But no, it's just like the jacket, the vest, the poofy pants. But it is all
Dell,
purples
did
and
you come
golds.
with us?
Oh no, I would imagine at this point Del may have followed because the Moogles went in to look.
Probably. I think he's a little intimidated by the auction, so he's just been like watching all of this go down and is like, "Are we supposed to be scaring people to not do things?"
Del's going
If you
through.
really want something, then yes.
Del's uploading to Wikipedia. Do I
It helps.
intimidate to win an auction? Del's Google is like, sorry, no results found on how to win an auction. Try again later.
This is why Del should look at Reddit.
No, do not send Del to Reddit.
Oh, Lord help us all.
The bracers shall start at 5,000 gil. Do I see 5,000?
No idea what they do.
They
Oh,
basically make you immortal.
yeah,
I wonder what that means.
5,000.
5,000 to the Roegadyn. Do I see 6,000? The dwarf is like, gold, you say? 5,050. This dwarf is not intimidated by any of you. He
Yeah,
doesn't
that
care.
dwarf is never intimidated. He's the only one betting, so I'm not going to bother.
6,000.
Looks up. I say this with all respect. My wife would be jealous of you. You have the fear of a dwarf, which is nothing.
Somebody talking to me?
He just like pointed to the whole like, I like this. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like gold, but too much for my blood. 6,000 going once.
Yeah.
Going twice. Sold to the Roegadyn. Oh my god, you guys are
Nice.
you guys are sweeping this damn fucking
We're
auction.
strong arming.
To be fair, though, they are making a profit.
No, they are making a profit, but everyone else in the room is like, what the? It's like that episode of Futurama where Fry buys everything at the auction, and they're just like, and to the gentleman who has bought everything this auction. All right, the next,
Only remaining tin of anchovies.
all for a pair of anchovies. The next up on the list is a pair of magical glasses. Said to, while I get the thing, gotta make sure I actually read the effect correctly. Okay, this set of square-rimmed glasses, sturdy-looking, eloquent, authoritative glasses, often seen on the faces of magical tutors and scholars throughout the world. Mechanically speaking, with the move action, the user may tap the glasses to gain the benefits of detect magic at will for 1 minute.
Oh.
The user must still be trained with spellcraft or the relative skill to identify magic, but they can still discern auras.
So do you have to be able to do magic to wear those?
You need to have the skill detect magic or be trained in spellcraft.
Could you use magic device?
I would say yes. Because like if you know how to use magic device, as a skill, I would imagine that like would be, But also, anyone can take the spellcraft skill with enough practice.
Mm-hmm.
But again, these are very square-rimmed spectacles. Starting the bidding at, what was the value? I just looked over and then looked away. These are actually cheap. Well, 500 gil. Thought they were more expensive. Do I see 500?
500. He raises his hand.
Yes, to the shy fellow in the back. I see 500. Do I see 500? Do I see 600? One of the Guados. 600.
650.
650 again. Do I see 700? One of the... You guys can't see because there is a crowd going. 751. From a very older elf.
850.
There's like a few murmurs.
He doesn't really know how to do this. He's like, I'm going to go up, but only a little.
Dell probably pays sticker
You're
price.
doing good.
You said 850, right?
Yeah.
852. That's my final offer.
900.
Oh,
There you go. You're getting it.
my pension doesn't go that high, sadly. It's all turning up Millhouse. You said 950?
No, 900.
Oh, okay, 900. I see 900 going once. Going twice. Sold to the shy fellow in the back. I will send you the info on the item later.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, sir. Next item on the list. Ooh, this one's actually one of my favorite items. This bow is known far and wide amongst the Empire. Said to have two properties of the gods. This bow can make any ammunition into a sonic arrow, which reveals creatures within 10 feet radius of where it lands. If you hit a target with this sonic arrow, anything within 10 feet of the impacted target is revealed to the shooter. In the second property, once per short rest, the bow fires arrows kept in the mechanism, allowing for 5 attacks to be made as 1. And you add your ability modifier only once. If you have an extra attack feature for fighters, you can make this only once. You cannot use it twice. It is a +1 magical short bow.
Oh.
The bidding starts at 2,500 gil.
I hate you, JM.
I know you do.
I hate you, JM.
Hey, when the Alex gonna walk over, try to help by glaring.
Do
If
I?
you're bet
Do
for
I?
it.
Do I? I feel the hatred, but do I see 2,500?
Are you betting?
Don't we have one of those?
No, this is a very specific homebrew item that has the abilities. No magical bow that we have does this.
Did you guys have a sound arrow before? Is that what I'm
Sonic
thinking?
arrow.
That was just
Yes.
an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's just an arrow.
you definitely know about that.
Yeah. Del just kind of takes a little step back.
Oh.
does Hyacinth take the bait?
Hyacinth doesn't have enough money.
Okay.
Oh damn.
All right, 2,500.
Wait, no, you said. I thought you said 25,000.
No,
Yeah,
2,500.
Yeah, 25.
Okay.
Hyacinth will say 5,000.
Okay.
The whole room gasps.
Can I roll my intimidation?
Roll an intimidation, I guess.
With Daffodil.
Advantage.
Okay. Advantage. That's a 20 with the advantage.
The gasps continue as you just stare.
That was 33.
I feel like Hyacinth has a very determined look as like, that is mine. I will fight everyone in this room for this damn bow.
Thank you for the advantage because I rolled an 8 the first time.
Channeling a DFA-like energy, Hyacinth just stares across the room like, I want that bow.
Hyacinth, further channeling DFA energy, will pull out 5,000 gil in a bag and walk up to the stage.
DFA, you've started something. Going
And look across the room.
Going once. Twice. Sold to the theater. I will send you the info on that. You know.
Hyacinth gets to be Hanzo.
Huh?
Hyacinth gets to be Hanzo.
Yup. All right. Oops. Shit. Fuck. Next item on the list. Oh my god. Is a jagged dagger. This dagger, when thrown, can be recalled to its wielder. If done correctly, though, sometimes what has been stabbed can come with the blade. Starting bid is
That's neat.
starting bid at 1250.
13.
I see 13 from the very determined Vera. A couple of other people start whispering, and it's very clear that the rest of the crowd is intimidated by most of you. So,
As they should be.
so no one actually bids. Going
They're all just like, you know what, we'll do it next year. It's fine.
once, twice. Sold to the Vieta.
Nice.
And for brevity, the next items I'm going to just do in quick succession. One of them is a set of healing talismans that you can throw up to 90 feet. The action would be when you throw and it hits an ally, they can heal up to 2 d10s worth of damage. Or you can put it on yourself for 1 d10. Or once per short rest, you can heal everyone within 10 feet for 1 d10, and it acts as a lesser restoration.
Hmm.
That's one of the items.
Okay. Are they used up, or is it just the magic thing you keep?
They keep recharging daily.
Okay.
Another one is a what is it? An assorted elemental rings, which can like add resistance to different elements onto them. And a bronze bangle. The bangle adds, I believe it's 1d10 worth of HP.
I like that.
The bronze bangle. Oh no, wearer gets 10 additional HP.
I like that. More HP means more damage with that move. Or, better, give it to Del.
I was like, wait a minute.
Actually,
Look.
better, give it to Del.
I mean, look, I was already thinking about getting the talismans because, like, I have a fairly decent dex. I could probably make a ranged hit, especially for like a friendly thing.
I mean, hell, you could just run up to people and slap them with them.
Slap.
Because the talismans, for those who watch anime, are very similar to what Moroku would use in Inuyasha when he would just throw his paper talismans.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Del just goes around like a Southern Baptist priest, just be healed.
Slaps him on someone's forehead. The Lord said, "Let thee be healed." And this is where we channel Del's Southern Baptist arc.
And the great
Oh
thing,
Lord, no!
and the great thing is, if Del is ever
Hurt, just slap him on himself.
If Del is ever
Exactly.
occupied,
I
it's
think,
an item that other people can use.
I think somebody who ends up in melee a lot more, or at all, should get the ring for sure. I am especially.
Sure?
I have 18 hit points, but I also stay in the back, and I think I've taken like 5 damage this entire time.
I think some from highest.
Just so you know, there are 2 other weapons for sale. One is a katana and one is a wakizashi. It is a set.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a what now?
A wakizashi, that is the medium length katana.
Yeah, like a small, more one-handed. I mean,
time for me to geek out a little bit. In Japanese armory, a katana is the full length blade. A wakizashi is about 3/4 to half the length of a katana.
Yeah.
And then there's a tanto, which is 1/4 length of a katana, I believe. The tanto is usually used as an assassin's dagger or what they use to commit Sudoku. Saying Sudoku because I don't want the algorithm to be like, ah, he's saying a bad word, gotta censor that. The wakizashi is generally used as a quick close range blade. Anyway, sorry.
Is the katana and wakizashi special in any way?
They are, now that you ask. The wakizashi does 1d6 slashing damage on hit with finesse and light weapon properties. When attacking with advantage, the weapon deals 3d6.
Oh.
Also, both the wakizashi and katana are adamantine weapons. For those who know, that means it's a +1. The katana has finesse, versatile weapon properties, 1d8 slashing or 1d10 if used both hands. And there's a bonus action called Heart of the Dragon. Heart of the Dragon deals an extra 2d8 or 2d10 radiant damage on hit, and allows you to take a dash action for every time you fall an enemy.
Oh.
Interesting.
So you could essentially go from one target to another, to another, to another if you kill them per strike.
You become a ping pong ball of death.
You become Genji.
I need it.
You serious? Does DFA really need it, or was that the player?
I mean, DFA can definitely dart around with that.
Does DFA actually want to get
serious?
Do you really want to?
Yeah.
So you want the set or just the katana?
The set.
Okay. The set would start the bidding at 6,000. But though at this point, it's pretty clear that if you gamble a certain amount, no one's going to challenge you guys. So it's up to you.
She's going to offer 2,000.
The dwarf says 2,000, 3,000.
DFA would like to go climb on his shoulder.
Okay, roll a dex.
And she's going to get real close to his ear.
Okay, roll a dex to like do the climbing, because like he's gonna resist a little bit. This was not how I expected this to go, but okay.
18.
Oh, you fucking did fine. He rolled a 6.
I mean, Dex is my highest.
This dwarf is like, oh shit, what the fuck do you want?
DFA is gonna go real close to his ear, and she's gonna go, shh. Let me have nice things.
Are you trying to be intimidating, or are you just speaking plainly?
Speaking plainly.
Okay. He's gonna
There
look.
should be an option for like roll unnerving.
I feel like that'd just be a
Can
basic.
that be a new
Well,
skill?
what was that?
Can that be a new skill from now on?
What, unnerving?
Unnerve.
Yes.
Roll to unnerve.
Roll to unnerve.
You know what? Just for the sake that it is an auction, I will let you roll what we'll call the unnerving roll. It'll be a charisma, and it'll be half of an intimidation. Because you're not trying to scare them, but you're trying to make them uncomfortable. So there is like a fine line to walk.
Homebrew skill.
Fuck it, why not? If everyone's fine with it, DFA can roll to unnerve this fucker.
Fuck yeah, man, go.
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you get 20?
Oh
I
my
got
god.
a fucking 20.
Oh my god, this is
Why
so
did you
funny.
get 20s
What the
on just
fuck?
No one in the
random
room
shit?
hears what DFA whispers. But all they do hear is the dwarf going, I'm actually going to pay for this for the Moogle.
Wow.
I will pay 6,000 and give it to the Moogle accordingly.
Nice. Hey.
Way to go, DFA.
Free weapons. Cool.
She would like to go up and retrieve it.
The handler just hands it over like, I've given up. I give up.
And
Yeah.
DFA is going to return to the group and say, did you know you can just say things and people give you stuff?
DFA
If you do it right, that's how that works.
DFA is discovered pretty privileged though through unnerving.
And the bangles now?
If anyone wants to bid for the bangle, the talismans, or the I think that was it, wasn't it?
Shuriken rolls, I think.
No, there's no someone.
Yeah.
No, the shurikens were already bought.
Oh yeah.
Talisman, please.
Okay, the bidding for the talisman starts at $12.50.
Oh yeah, no, put that up. Yeah.
What are you putting it up to?
He'll do 1,300.
Okay. The entire room slowly looks at the dwarf, then to DFA, and then to Dell, and goes, "No, we're good. 13, we're good."
Well, that's good. He's just sort of like, I haven't contributed at all to this, like to the energy we've built in the studio today, but I'll
Gonna ride the
I'll accept
coattails. Oh my god. Okay, the talisman goes to Dell. I'll send you the info after.
And bangles.
Oh, and the bangles, yes. The bangles start at 4,000 gil.
Alright, I'll put down 5.
The dwarf looks over at Elric and goes, "No, I can contend with him. 550.
7.
Boy, if you're trying to impress some lady, you got a game. 8.
Corey is going to sidle up to Elric and grin intimidatingly.
Roll intimidate.
She's just standing there menacingly.
This is like all my money already.
This was supposed to be just a fancy party.
30-20.
Supposed to be a fancy party. It's supposed to be a great time. Everyone's supposed to get along and play nice. God damn it. Yeah, you win. Elric,
Nice. What was his bid?
he bid 8. So you got to go a little higher than 8.
8,000. And 8,100.
81 because that fucking intimidate.
I'm very scary.
Yeah, you guys are.
No, like I have so many points in
That's
intimidation.
Oh, yeah, that
my-
too.
it's-
So,
that's my
okay,
best skill.
other than all that you guys have bought, which is pretty much everything I had on the slot, all that is left is elemental rings, assorted types. So if anyone wants to buy an assorted ring, you can just buy it flat out. And another fucking bag of holding, or in this case, a Mont Blanc's special satchel.
I want elemental rings.
Okay,
I'll take the satchel.
the satchel's 5,000 flat out.
I can do that.
Okay, the elemental rings. So I can tell you what kinds there are. Oh my god, that was just a fucking fuck. You have a fire ring, lightning ring, wind ring. See, tongue twister. Water ring, and a ice ring. Which one would you like?
Do you have a ring?
How
of cast-
much are they a piece?
The ones I listed are 4,000 apiece. Because what it does is it adds a 1d6 resistance to that element. Or hold on. Things. No, my bad. It adds 1d6 elemental damage to a weapon. So these rings give you an elemental addition to your weapons.
Oh.
Fire, ice, water, wind. Or lightning.
Yeah.
Do they do status effects of the elements or no?
No, it's
Just
it's just the elemental damage.
Okay.
1d6 extra.
Okay.
It applies to ranged and melee.
I'll go with ice.
But ice?
Yeah.
Okay, so just minus 4,000, and I'll send you the ice ring thing. Just please make sure you guys remember what you bought so I can send correct things to people.
I got the bangles. I think I paid the most for one item.
You did. You paid double what it was worth.
Because that stupid fucking dwarf.
Also, I'm gonna put this in because you guys fucking just blew all that thing out of the water. I'm gonna see if I can tempt any of you. There is one extra ring, and it is a phoenix ring.
A phoenix ring?
I mean, too rich for my blood.
A phoenix ring grants auto raise ability to the wearer. The wearer has the re-raise status constantly. Spell will only turn it off for 1 round. So if one of you wants to drop all of your fucking money on it, like all of your money,
Wait, it just revives you?
it's auto raise.
What does that do exactly?
Permanent phoenix. It's auto phoenix down.
Oh.
Like instead of dying, you come back to 1,
Yeah.
I think.
But I'm telling you right now, I don't think any of you have enough gil left to afford any of it.
No, I'm guessing it's probably like 10 or 15, and I've got 8.
10 or 15, that's cute.
That's I figured. How much is it?
The normal value is 102. I'm putting it at 50
Ouch.
because it's a.
None of us can afford that.
None of us can afford it.
Funnily enough,
Can I steal it?
are you fucking gonna try?
Might want to try that later.
I
But
kind
there's not
of
that many people
mind,
around.
but I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay. Oh my god! All of that was just. You guys just wrecked that auction. I mean, don't get me wrong; they got what they want. The money goes to the city, and you guys helped. The funding for next year's festival, as well as the orphanage fund and all that crap. The things that rich people make auctions for. It's a feel-good thing instead of paying taxes. Philanthropy. So yeah, I'll send. Actually, fuck it. You know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna put it all into the fucking inventory box because that way you guys know what you guys bought. I can put it in there, and you guys can know what you bought. Oh, it's too long of a message. God, fuck. I'll just do it after. I'll do it later. Okay. So after you guys are done with the auction, because there's nothing left to auction, you guys head back to the main event, and I get to roll a d6. Which one of you do I get to grab? Ooh.
No, no.
1, 2, 3. Haha. Yoink. Into the void we go for a minute. Hello.
Hi? What the fuck? Sorry, I actually wasn't expecting it to be me.
It was legitimately random chance.
Oh my god.
I literally rolled a 6. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip me 6. Oh, hi.
Amazing. Okay, what's up?
You are grabbed as the party is leaving the auction, and you've returned to the main party. You are came up to by a very well-dressed man. I'm grabbing the information on them so you have a better idea. Marquee, where's the marquees thing? Anyway, they startle you at first, but they quickly go, I was told I would be meeting you tonight. You are with Antony's group, correct?
Sorry, did he say Anthony?
Antony, yes. He's part of the Children of the Old Sea. He's the one that you guys have been working with.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I know you've been like in and out. That's why I'm like...
Yeah. Yeah, we're working with him. Can I help you?
Yes. Now for the quick description. The man you're looking at is a slender Hume, standing about actually about the same height as you, actually. Though in your case he's lower because you hover. Middle-aged, white hair. His face is unusually gaunt for a man of high stature. Almost like he's burdened with something, you know?
Yeah, like something's weighing heavy.
Yeah. Befitting his status as the Marquis of Maloff, this man wears a long saffron yellow coat with high open collar, a gray vest and a pure white sides over fine material dark clothing and white boots, blue tassels on his belt, and he wears armored pauldrons on his shoulders and vambrists on his forearms. The back of his coat, because he turns for a minute to make sure you guys aren't being eavesdropped on, is embroidered with an elaborate silver design. Very much a coat of arms of sorts. The same design is on his hips for the coat, suggesting either it's a family crest or it's the crest for the city itself. Or maybe a combination. You don't know, because you don't know. He also has a black bow tie with a turquoise jewel in the middle of it. And as he stands in front of you, he has a walking stick with a materia of unknown make in the head of this walking stick.
Okay, Fantasy John Hammond. Got it.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Dinos break into the party and eat you all. No. Dale's like, oh my god, no.
That was just the first thing my brain thought of with the walking stick. But okay, interesting. Does he look I guess like troubled, like
no,
trouble kind
no,
of?
he looks very he just looks like he wants a private conversation. He didn't.
Okay.
It's not like he like yoinked you out of the group. He just waited till you were all into the main area and just saddled up to you quietly and was while like picking up a refreshment. He's talking out of the side of his mouth. So he's cool as a cucumber, but he's talking to you without making it look like eye contact and all that.
Okay, Dell kind of picks up the vibe and does his best, but he is not a charismatic boy, so he doesn't quite do as good of a job. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's it's more a matter of he's making contact.
Okay, gotcha.
I was told you are supposed to be meeting me if you are really with Antony's people. I am your contact.
Oh,
yes.
Well, that's handy.
I was the one who found out about your friend, the Guado. He will be making port on the other side of the peninsula later tomorrow. My old teacher in the key will get you there via teleportation crystal. So when the party is over, I will need you and your friends to make their way to the key in the harbor to the tower before the sun rises and get into the tower. My master will know what to do. She knows where to send you. All you need to do is get there alive.
Sorry, quick thing. Is Dell aware of any like dangers that would prevent that? Or
Nope. He's like, wait, what do you mean alive?
yeah, no, that may be his next question. Like, oh yeah, we can. Um, is that a dramatic turn of phrase, or do you mean that literally?
I mean that quite literally. Tonight, for the sake of the city, I have to do something horrible, but I am using it as both a means of distraction for you, as well as a chance to prove the Empire does not belong here. See, I can't directly oppose them. I am the leader of the city, and I'm charged with protecting them. Protecting them means working with the Empire. However, the Empire is unable to protect the city themselves, well, then I have more sway in getting them out of the city. So what's going to happen tonight is not going to go well, but it is my burden to bear, and it is for the betterment of the city. I must impress upon you that you cannot tell a soul about my involvement or your own. But things must happen as they will, whatever that may be.
Okay, okay. We'll get there, especially given what we just added to our our pockets, so as it were. Um, okay, he's going to repeat back the instructions just to make sure that he's got them, which is my code for saying, please help me convey these properly because I am tired and I have ADD.
Yes. When the signal goes off, you'll know the signal, he says.
Yeah.
You and your friends are to flee from the manor, make your way through the city, get to the tower in the harbor. My instructor will be waiting for you. No matter what she says, do not accept her trying to turn you away. She will try. She's a crotchety old woman. You tell her that Clovis sent you and that it is time.
Okay.
And no matter what happens, do not stay to help people. I understand you're very prone to doing the right thing, I've been told. You need to let the city go through what it goes through, as harsh as that may sound.
Okay.
Also, enjoy the party. And with that, he kind of like slinks off, like giving you time to process everything you just got told.
Dell does not like the sound of this, but he's going to tell everybody else.
Oh yeah, I figured he would. We get to jump over there and you get to do all that.
Never mind.
I return. Dell had an interesting chat over getting new punch.
Yes. The rest of you notice.
Speaking of unnerving,
as you guys are all, mingling with the crowd, all of you one by one notice an older gentleman talking to Dell. The conversation looks harmless enough, so at first you guys are like, yeah, whatever. You guys are mingling. However, during the conversation, you all little by little notice Dell's reactions getting more and more worried, confused, a little bit more worried, and then the person walks away.
Huh.
This seems pretty on par with what DFA knows about him, so.
I think he's gonna, like, once he has like some punch in hand or something, like, you know what I mean, like that. I think he's just gonna kind of make a beeline over to Hyacinth and just sort of like, he probably looks a little like perturbed still. There's no other better word for it. And he like lowers his voice a little bit. So I met our contact. Wink, wink.
Was he mean to you? Do I need to kill him?
He's got plans that are troublesome, but for the greater good overall, I think. But I know where we're supposed to go tonight when the signal that we can't miss goes off.
But did he make you uncomfortable?
He's sad, but determined, and he's okay. I just think he's going to kind of hate himself for a while.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah. So he's going to kind of quickly recap like the plan. Like, there's something's going to go down. We're supposed to make a beeline for this tower, talk to this person, tell them this thing, and then get, Gale.
To brevity, the plan would be when a signal goes off,
Thank you.
you guys are all to beeline out of the manor. You are to make your way through the city to the harbor and then go through the quay, which is like part of the harbor, towards the tower that has been coming in and out of focus between day and night, where you will be meeting with the Marquis's former master. They will be teleporting you to where Gale will be in the morning. You will be getting there during the night, so you have time to sleep and be there before he is. However, as Del kind of said, whatever happens when the signal goes off, you are to not stay and linger. You need to make your way to there quickly as possible. And you need to understand that what is going to happen has to happen, as bad as it may seem.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. It's a situation, I think, where it's a small sacrifice now for a huge positive for everybody else later. I don't like it, but it's not my city, it's not my decision, and he's aware of the gravity of it, so
Is
I think
he is he going to like hurt innocent people?
I don't know. He wasn't specific on what it is. I think it's going to end up being something like that. But I guess if we want to progress and do anything with this and with that guy's master to get to where we're supposed to go next, we kind of just have to just go. I don't like it, but if a leader of the people who doesn't seem like a bad person thinks that that's the it feels weird to it feels weird to undo it at the same time as it feels weird to let it happen. Morality is weird.
Choices.
Moral difficulties.
Mm.
Looking around this party,
Yes.
since Hyacinth has been kind of having small talk with the guards that were stationed in the tower.
Yep.
Would any of that small talk have been about any of the guards that would be working this event?
You're able to notice that a vast majority of the security is Imperial military.
Okay.
You're also, again, because you've been mingling tonight, you would have learned that a lot of the guests here aren't from Malaf. A lot of them are actually from other Imperial cities. They came here for the party, invited by the Marquis.
Okay.
So there is no one like from the city in this party you've been able to determine.
It's just a bunch of like dignitaries and
Yep.
people who want to,
And specifically Empire dignities.
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
Dignitaries.
That's less troublesome.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dell probably assumes the worst because of like how upset this guy seems, but I'm guessing that what he's saying probably helps to click like what what's been overheard through like gossip.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is there any... I'm trying to think the word I'm looking for. Is there anybody at the party, like just mingling, who looks like they might have some kind of like military-esque about them within the Empire? Not working, just like
Yeah, like just like a guest.
Yeah, like an officer or something like that.
Yeah, actually, there's one kind of like there's one nearby the Mughals currently. I don't know if DFA and Mogsy were pestering him, but there is a what was it? Oh, fuck, here we go. A half elf baron who is still wearing his like military regalia,
Mm-hmm.
and he is standing next to the buffet table, not far from DFA and Mogsio and Egamides.
The guard who got promoted,
Yes.
his name was Pete, correct?
Uh,
My notes said his name was Pete, and he was promoted to lieutenant commander.
yes.
Was he promoted within the city, or did he go abroad?
He was taken out of the city with his promotion. He went to the capital.
Okay.
Because he is now being trained to be an officer.
Okay.
He's getting the big
Punch
bag.
here. Hyacinth is going to kind of like straighten up Dell a little bit on the shoulders. Not a hair out of place. And say it's like, if what happens in this, it's not our city. In hope, our city is neutral, I think, for
I
now.
believe so.
Scione is
now, at
neutral,
least.
yes.
So I think our priority is kind of just George
The jungle.
and getting to him and finishing what we started.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, because we are going over our time a little bit, and I do want to wrap this up. You guys are all doing your last minute things, and by now it's been like a few hours into the night. The party is in full swing. All of you hear what could only be the sound of like screaming. At first it's distant, then it gets closer and closer, and then the main doors to the place thrown open. A guard yells, "The city is under attack. Monsters everywhere. Guards to your stations." All the guests start freaking out, panicking. All the security start flying out, trying to like protect the manor. And during all the chaos, you can all see the Marquis standing in the corner, looking at his staff, casting a very sullen gaze downward, but then walking away from the party up a stairwell to some other part of the manor. And after he walks away, you can hear glass shattering, a few explosions going off. As said by that one random soldier, the city is under attack. Your cover has been provided. And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
Ooh.
Damn.
To those who need to go, I will let you go. I won't keep you. I know it's
Thank you. Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. We went. I could not have predicted how long half that was going to go, so that's not on you guys. To the audience, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session. Next session will be the party fleeing through the city to where they need to go on their way to get to Gale. And if it all goes well, we can actually get to that too. But we'll see. Hopefully you guys have a lovely time zone and a lovely rest of your week. We will see you guys next time. Thank you for coming. Bye.